and then go back to doing what you did.
No, that's cost. Bro.
Wow, what's that? Can't hear that. Yeah, they can hear you though.
Shalom, Yasha'Allah. We getting set up, man.
You said they not this I said we vibing over there. We just got Instagram playing. In the meantime.
Hey, shalom, family.
What else do we need? Maybe the new moon thing yet?
Yeah, tell them new moon, and they need a RSVP for Passover Purim. Matter of fact, man, we need to go over that calendar, man.
What
Make the calendar on screen.
you gotta pull it up on your files.
It's in my download.
All right. What is it called?
Image.
This?
Tap that in his face. It's the old one.
That's the old.
Pull up.
Somebody gonna screenshot that.
Pull up.
Oh, I got y'all.
It might not be there. Go here. Go to my plus. And we're gonna get with y'all in a minute. Go to my plus and then go to Gmail. And then go to SOT Gmail. Go to sync. And then go to calendar. Right there. Download it. Now it's gonna be in my downloads. That's live. I mess with it. That's live. What them comments talking about, man? Got some members in here.
Hey, shalom to everybody in the building. We got Jimmy A. Shalom, Natazah, right? You know, she a member for real. Shalom to I Am Zeus. Shalom to Yara All SOT. Shalom to Believe Israel. Lashonda Lit Earl. Hebrew Daughter Said. Soldier Sanctuary. Jeremiah. Shalom Soldier Sakur. Shalom Prospect Yaiquab. Shalom Kaya Bun Lawyer. Shalom Stephanie Yasharala. Shalom to Malak Ken. Shalom to Rodney Stevens. Shalom to Salaki. Gabawar. Shalom to Dante. Soldier Karash.
The mobile app don't hold it.
Amaria Shalom. Shalom to Tony Rebel. Feed me righteously. Shalom to Sugar. Lee Whitehead.
Natizah said that I see I don't want back there dancing.
Yeah.
You know, he was grooving for real.
If you do it, that's not you get it. That's why I was just posting a straight link.
Shalom to all the brothers. Shalom to all the brothers in the chat, man. Hey, y'all.
Command V. Oh no, you was downloading them websites last night, so that's out of the way. Go to last night's video and copy and paste the link. Hey man, let that ride again. Hey, picture us rolling, man. Slide into the kingdom.
you know.
See, this is the camp energy. We're not on class. This is how we be at camp. No.
Pitch just rolling and
rolling.
Chardonnay in our hand.
You know what I'm saying? He got the buffs on.
Yeah.
These ain't
You know?
buffs. You know, Chardonnay in the hand.
The heathen like respect. Moab like respect. Esau like chill.
Yeah, chill.
I'm cool, right? I'm cool. I'm not one of them.
Right.
I'm not one of them.
You know, he burst.
I'm the good. I'm one of the good ones.
Then he burst.
I had black friends my whole life.
Right.
One of them.
Then
Ham is like my brother.
No.
We on the same. Come on.
No.
It smells bad. It smells stinking. Comes down. Put on
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's just close to the kingdom. Just sliding, man. Lord, we will get there.
Sliding through the kingdom. Hey, Adawan. Sliding through the gates doing the Hebrew shuffle. Man.
Hey man, if y'all want to hear the Ottawa, if y'all want to get him on the track, man, get Mr. Ben Famous back on the track.
God,
put a 12 in the chat.
Wow.
Put a hashtag. We need Mr. Ben Famous in the chat.
Put them 12s in the chat, man.
How does he even do that? Hey, bro,
What them 12s at?
What them 12s at?
Right there.
There you go. Hey, I don't want. They want to hear you spit, man.
I'm about to spit some precepts.
Right.
God. Copy that. That's the link. Post that in the chat right now.
We need Mr. Ben Famous. We gotta practice that Hebrew shuffle again.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's called an SOT shuffle. No, it's called a 5-point shuffle, right?
Oh,
that's that.
Yeah. Wait till we get that merch, man. We're gonna have SOT fitteds, bandanas, stuff like that.
That's gonna be hard. I need to get SOT.
We're gonna have some t-shirts that to get the logo, you gotta join the camp, but we're gonna have shirts in this style for all the people that rock with us, man. We're gonna have those available for you. You know?
That's weird.
Hey. We ain't have camp today, it was rained out.
Thunderstormed out. It's real.
Thunderstormed out.
Thunderstormed out.
El Senor.
El Senor Ben Famous.
Y'all were all
on track.
Hey, y'all were all. That's my guy, man.
Hey, shout out to y'all all out there.
Man, take
Captain,
that off,
y'all
man.
all, man. The
Y'all
mighty
not
y'all all,
chill, man. All praise to the Most High, man. You're the only one that gives credit to it.
That's real.
Shalom from UK.
Oh, we got UK. Somebody from the UK.
Somebody from the UK.
Where you see that at?
It just came up. Aunt Don.
I must be slow on here. Oh, I see it. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. Let's get this thing started, man. Shalom, Yasha Allah, Shah Shabbat, man. Before we get started, just a quick couple of announcements. What happened?
Just how to get the membership link easy to get to.
I should be able to go on the class from last night and just copy it from the comments.
That's what he did, but it didn't make it a link. Yeah. But if you really want, just go to our YouTube channel, go to our homepage, scroll over to memberships. The join button will be right there. It's going to be right in front of your eyes. Easy to access. Yaquab actually showed you how to do it this morning. Make sure y'all watching pregame.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Make sure y'all watching pregame, man.
Hey, y'all tune in to that pregame every morning.
Yaquab and Aharon be holding it down. Y'all gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on one of those, man.
11 o'clock. Make sure y'all tuning in to them classes, man.
You gotta watch that, man.
Got to.
You gotta get, look, the pregame is meant for you to get fired up before you go out there and deal with all kinds of wickedness, man. Before you have to go out there and wake up your people, man. So make sure that y'all tuning into that pregame, man. Get you charged up in the spirit.
Yeah.
But for anybody that want to become a member of our YouTube channel, you literally could just come to our YouTube page, see our members, join, and here's where you can join right here, and it's gonna get a full breakdown of what a member is, what type of badge you get, the custom emoji in the comments you have access to, and this is how you become a member, man.
It's nice. We're gonna add more emojis, but explain the badges. Go back to the badges. That's just gonna be seniority right there. Seniority. So Once you get the 6 months, you're gonna get the silver badge, and once you get the gold badge, we got something very special for you.
12
We're not gonna tell you what it is. You just gotta hold us down.
Hold
in
us
the meantime,
down for
man.
real. That's real.
All right.
All praise to the Most High.
All the praise to the Most High.
Coach it again.
All right, and let's go through this calendar.
Tony Rebel said the pregame class was fire.
All praise to the Most High. It always is.
It
Man.
always is. Man.
Y'all shouted everybody out, man.
All right, Yasha'Allah. As you can see, this is our feast day calendar. I don't want over here getting caught slipping
Yeah,
again.
it was dirty.
All right, we got the 12th month coming up on February 19th. That's next Sunday. All right, we know everybody gonna be caught up in the Super Bowl this Sunday and the All-Star game next Sunday. But even though the All-Star game gonna be going on next Sunday, you need to make time to put the Most High first.
That's
man.
right, man.
That's real.
You know, keeping the new moon. That's an ordinance in Jacob.
Hey, the Most High is the All-Star, man.
Yeah, that's the
That's
only.
the only
star.
the one and only, man.
That's right, man. All right, and then Purim. We got Purim and Day of Nicanor coming up on March 3rd and March 4th. Most likely, we're just gonna
We're gonna teach a lesson on the Nicanor online, but the physical feast day is gonna be for Purim
on March 4th. So if y'all want to RSVP, y'all want to keep Feast of Purim with us, Sons of Thunder Israelites out here in Atlanta. Our brothers from Alabama most likely going to be joining us as well. Wow. And our other brothers from any other state that decide to come out and keep the feast with us, man. We're going to be gathering on March 4th. If, you want to come with us, RSVP. Send that RSVP to Sons of Thunder Israelites at gmail.com and let us know how many people you got coming with you. And then last but not least, well, not last, but the first feast day going into the new year
that's real.
is the Passover, man.
That's right.
One of the most important feast days that we have as a nation, man. All right. First representing the Most High, using Masha or Moses to bring us out of Egypt. And then secondly, to acknowledge our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So if you want to RSVP and keep the Passover with us on April 3rd, which is a Monday. All right, it's April 3rd is a Monday. If you're gonna keep the feast day with us, make sure you go ahead and, calling out for your job, using your PTO, your VTO, your whatever you got at your job to get paid and not have to go work, man.
And if I need somewhere to stay, send us an email, and if possible, we'll have something for you.
Yeah, most
send us an email. Somebody would comment.
The water lit Earl.
Lit Earl. I hope I can make it to Passover or something because we're in Vegas, but my family will be making it something, y'all willing.
Come feast with us, man.
All praise to the Most High, man. We hope to see you and your family lit, Earl.
That's real. That's real.
Sister Natizah said the pregame class is lit. Tony Rebel said the pregame class was lit. All praises. Shalom, Sister Yediah. Shalom, Ezra. If you need the feast day, you can easily access the feast day calendar on our Instagram, Sons of Thunder Israelites _ on Instagram, or just email us and we'll email y'all the feast day calendar. All right, and then one other thing before we get class started, let me share this.
Shout out.
Patreon.
Oh, tell them what you did. How you spiced it up even better.
Which one do I? Not that one. I want to do this one first. So for all the brothers and sisters who really rock with us, man, and what we do as a camp, we got extra content that we don't put out on the YouTube or on any other platform. All right, and we have our Patreon. All right, these are the 5 different tiers that we have. It's only 4 that is available right now. Here's the sisters can see, and been patiently waiting on the Pillars of Rest. All right, here's what you'll have access to. It's not available yet, so I'm please don't subscribe to the Pillars of Rest on here yet. We just putting it here so y'all see what y'all have access to. But these are the different tiers that we have on our Patreon. Go and subscribe if you really mess with us after the Shabbat is over. You know, you got maybe an hour or two. I think somebody calling you. Somebody calling you. You got an hour or two, you know, till the Shabbat is over. You know, feel free to go subscribe to our Patreon, man, and get all this exclusive content that we're gonna be putting on here. Access to the apparel as a certain tier in the Patreon. On as far as now, this is what we're doing now. The live streams for new moons, feast days, exclusive events that the camp might be a part of is going to go strictly to the Patreon now. The only live streams that the Facebook is going to get is camps. All right. The only live streams that the YouTube is going to get is classes. Every other live stream, as far as feast days, new moons, exclusive events, you got to be at least the second tier of the Patreon. You also get behind the scenes footage and everything in the previous tier. All right. Let me see if I can give folks access. Can you put in the chat? Can you go in the YouTube chat and put the Patreon link in there just for brothers and sisters?
Bit.
All right, and that's enough on that. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. What we just posted last night on the Patreon. I know y'all gonna love this.
You talking about the links?
Yeah, we just posted this last night on the Patreon. Oh no, not that one.
Wait, it's SOT Israelites, right?
Yeah, SOT Israelites.
Every cut for Islam.
Can y'all? Yeah, you can see that on the
Yeah, you can see it.
stream, right?
Uh-huh.
So last night we done posted some extremely important links. Now, this link right here is gonna give you, pretty much breakdowns of every cut for Islam that we use. We giving valuable resources. Then we give you the Trinity theory unmasked. This gonna go into how many different Trinities is being taught out here in the world, man. This doctrine is kind of like crazy. So you want to go into that, get the cuts that we be using for the Trinity. Here you go in this link. We got a link for the history of the Trinity, and how it started in the church. Right. And we use this against them. This is what is this? Harvard or Stanford? This is the history of the Trinity from Stanford Encyclopedia themselves. And we use it against them, man. So, go ahead and check that out. We got what does the Quran say about the Jews and Christians?
Very important link.
Extremely important, because these people are racist.
Yep. And they like to tell you that Islam is for everyone.
Right.
No.
No. That's not what the early leaders said. And then this link, the early leaders of Islam are racist, and this religion is not for you. It's not for you, black man, woman, and child, so-called Hispanic woman and child, Native American woman and child.
Right.
It's not for you. If you read about what the early leaders of this religion believe, and about what about what the so-called honorable minister, I'm thinking Minister Farrakhan. No.
You talking about Elijah Muhammad?
No. I meant to say Muhammad. The regular man.
Their prophet.
Oh, the camel.
Yeah, the one who was drinking camel piss.
Right.
He gonna let you know how he really felt about that.
Can't just say that.
I can prove that.
Oh, yeah, that's in the story.
No.
Let's bring it out.
Wait till y'all get into the doctrine.
All right, we're gonna have to.
And
prove
it's
that.
digital camp. When we
I don't know.
camp, we just kick doctrine, man. You can ask questions. We just out
Can you get the link for the Patreon?
I got you. I'll put the link in there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm about to show you how to do it. Look, since you got the app on your phone,
Yeah, I didn't want to post like a link and they get the junk.
you just go to this view page, share, and then you can just copy it. Go in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
As you can see here, family, on this Patreon, right? We give you the tools that you need so that you can have an answer for every matter, as the scriptures say, right? The scriptures say to study to have an answer. right?
Right.
For every matter. So we're not gonna, like the Adawan likes to say, there is nothing that he can know more than you. The information is already out there. The information is right there for you to view and for you to look at.
Right.
Right? So all you got to do is just put in the work and study it. That's all you got to do. Right?
So we just put the link to the Patreon in the chat. Any brother and sister want to go and subscribe to whichever tier you desire. Can you plug that charger in? You can plug that charger in, brother. Anybody want to go and subscribe to the Patreon after the Shabbat is over, feel free to do so. They'll go to the link right there. They're going to link right there. Yo, you know they can see you.
I'm over here, man. In the closet.
All right, man.
Trying to find a plate.
Yo. Y'all show up to these feast day events, man. SOT been cooking up, you know, Hebrew ways to get down, man.
Hey,
we had,
I'm going over here.
In the world,
going off.
In the world, we had the electric slide,
right?
The Cupid shuffle.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. But SOT been cooking up something for y'all.
Trying to tell you, man.
We actually got two things for them.
Yeah, we do. We got
and maybe more, depending on how the spirit move. Maybe more. Y'all gotta look out for them.
I don't think they're ready, Adawan. I don't think they're ready for that.
Y'all not ready.
They gotta up their spiritual power, man.
Hey, I'm not ready for real.
Hey, man, but one thing that that's crazy, man. Sent my email for Passover. Con. All praises. Sister said she sent her email for Passover. Oh, we just shouted out Sister Naxizah this morning on the Instagram. For all of our members, our new members that just joined last night, make sure that y'all drop y'all Instagram or whatever social media that y'all have in the chat at some point during the class, man, so we can give y'all a shout out later on the Instagram and the other social media platforms, man.
Right.
But man, this is one thing. It just kind of disturbed me, man.
What's that?
Me and the brother just moved. I literally just moved closer into the city recently. And I'm about to just do this real quick because I think I told y'all, but look, peep this. Go to the maps.
Oh yeah, con.
I'm gonna go to the maps. I'm gonna go to my address.
What you doing?
Watch this. And then I'm about to search something. Look what I'm about to search.
Oh yeah, word.
Bro.
Crazy, bro.
Let's see.
You gotta share your screen with them.
I'm about to show them.
Want to do it on there?
All right. This is what I searched from my address in my house to where I live at now. I searched to see how many liquor stores is in, how many liquor stores that the app will pull up, just the maps. And in the 6 mile radius of where I live at, man, it's 22 liquor stores.
Crazy.
22 liquor stores in less than a 6 mile radius.
Crazy.
Why
man.
is that?
Because
I'll tell you why.
I guess it's the black community, man.
Precept.
Go ahead.
I'm not there yet. Salakia.
It's some type of setup that they put together for us. This system is not meant to have our people in here thriving.
No, I got it.
All right, go to what you got?
Deuteronomy 28:29.
Go ahead.
Con.
And you get Satan's a roaring lion. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
Why you bring that out?
I brought that out because it's crazy that in only a 6 mile radius, this what, 22
liquor stores.
22 liquor stores in a 6 mile radius of where we live, man.
Just imagine if it was a 10 mile radius,
right?
How many extra would be added on?
Right. But the reason why I brought the scripture out, right, is because the area that we live in is predominantly black, right? So-called blacks and Hispanics, man. And they pump our community with all all these liquor stores and gun stores and whatever, so we could destroy ourselves, man.
Yep.
As soon as you step outside of our neighborhood, you see brothers just chilling out on the Ave,
Yeah.
not doing nothing with their lives, man, just sitting there
At the gas station, surrounding the gas station, the bus stops, folks with the high end cars, not even necessarily high end, but the cars that they be souping up and putting work to, putting all these huge stereos in them. They just posted at the gas station, blasting music right in front of the liquor store.
Brothers be drunk at 11 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Groping at noonday, man.
Right.
You have nothing else to do but get drunk, man. They want you to stay in that position.
Yeah,
right?
it's real.
There's no reason that it should be 22 liquor stores within a 6-mile radius.
Right.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's like it's a setup, man. It's like they want us to be completely intoxicated at all times.
Right.
That's how I take it. 22 liquor stores.
Right.
The 6-mile radius. Read that.
I see it as good business. Like they see we just spending that bread, so they put the businesses that's going to be profitable next to who's going to make it profitable.
Right. Yeah, and you know who's running these businesses too.
Yes,
right.
Not our people.
At all.
It's Elam.
Yeah.
It's Moab, Ishmael, and Esau. Out of all of them, he's running the whole thing. He's the one who's giving them access to be able to have these liquor stores.
Right.
We was talking about this the other week at camp with the Lithuania lady that stopped by. She was sitting there. Yeah, she was really out there because she wanted to. I think she was for abortion or some shit.
No, they was against it.
No, she was for abortion.
Yeah,
it was with the protesters.
Yeah, they was for abortion. And the lady, she stood at camp and listened to us teach for a minute.
Yeah.
And I asked her, "Yo, you got questions? You've been here for a while." And she was like, "Nah, I mean, I really just, I understand, the plight that the black people are going through, and it's similar to my background because I'm from Lithuania and we had to, we was forced to get out of the country. We was kicked out. We just come here, to live a better lifestyle." I was like, "Oh, so you one of them people? You one of them people who like the Chinese people, the Ishmaels, the East Indians, they want to come here for a better life." That really just means let me come to America, establish a business in the black community, and feed off of these people who are being impoverished.
Right.
They got hella money. The black man and woman and child is the biggest business in this entire universe.
Right.
And everybody comes to our community to get their community right.
That's right.
The damn Chinese man and woman come and put a damn beauty supply store, nail salon, the Chinese spot, the Thai spot, the Japanese spot. They put all that in your community, nickel and dime you for shrimp fried rice and chicken that you don't really know if it's chicken or not.
Hey, the wing spots be owned by Moab.
The wing spot, American Deli. Moab be running the American Deli.
I
all
love
in the cash.
wings.
Yep.
All that.
Then you got damn Ishmael, who run the gas stations, the convenience stores, the liquor stores. It's like they got like a trinity of nations that run the liquor stores.
Yeah.
So why don't we do it?
Because Esau's not going to give us, loans to go buy a storefront and then get a liquor license. Because it's going to be hard on top of our people. They know our people going to destroy it.
It's real.
Right.
Let's say Jake do get the loan, get the liquor license, get the location.
Everything's going to be doubled.
Jake gonna walk in there. Even though Moab attacks you downtown Atlanta for a bottle of Hennessy, he'll tell you on a weekend that $46. He'll tell you it's $90.
Yeah.
If you buy a hotel.
If you buy them clubs on the weekend, $90.
Yep.
But let Jake be on the other side of that. What you doing, nigga? Now Jake leave after an altercation with the owner of the store that look like you because you hate him so damn bad. You coming back there masked up,
right?
Shiested up,
right?
Shiested up with the nod to his face, talking about give me everything in the register,
right?
You won't do that to Moab though.
Right.
Moab tell you that, or if you all types of slangs and this, that, and the third, and you go out the store and go about your business.
What's up, my guy?
But if it's Jake, it's over with. It's up.
And Adam Wise, not only that too, right? But also our people's minds are so destroyed that they look at having an honest job as running a convenience store or whatnot. That's some broke boy stuff. That's lame. Now I got to get to this money quick, man. I got to sell my people some crack, or I got to go, scamming and whatnot, right? That's how our people think. That's their mindset, right?
That's crazy.
That's why verse 28 says the Lord shall smite thee with madness, man. Yo, you are mad. You are insane in the mind to think that it's okay for you to go out and sell your people crack, man. Just like the brother we was talking to at Georgia State, man.
Dog. You put that on Patreon?
No, not yet.
That's madness, man.
Y'all got that recorded. It's not on my phone.
Dog. Yo,
Sister Natizah said, I went to get my hair done and was driving down the block went past 3 lights, and it was 4 to 5 liquor stores, and most of our people in Issachar live out there. Shaking my head, sis. The brother said Israel Abiah said, damn liquor stores and churches. They keep you drunk in doctrine and literally.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
They want you completely intoxicated, man.
Completely,
Hey,
man.
shalom to everybody on the clubhouse. Ashar Shabbat. If anybody want to come up and add to the conversation or just ask any question, feel free to raise your hand. We're letting everybody up. Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, man, and Esau know that, because he's Satan's right hand man. He's his device, man. He's his physical arm, man.
He's the sword.
So he knows that let's make it to where, we can make sure that these nations is making money, but at the same time, they also putting our biggest enemy down.
Yep.
They're putting because we the world's biggest enemy right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because if we was on our right mind, if we was keeping the law, statutes, commandments, if we loved each other as we love ourselves, man, we would be running this place. This whole thing would be cleaned up.
Yeah.
The world would be a much better place. Everybody would be happy and not grieving like they are now.
Prove that.
Go to the scriptures. Give me Romans chapter 8.
I got you.
I guess.
Romans chapter 8.
And it's towards the end of the chapter. Let me see. And then this one in Psalms too, but I like the one in Romans. Go to Romans 8 and 19.
This is the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 19.
Look it out.
For the earnest expectation.
Start at 18. I'm sorry.
Verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Right, man. The sufferings of this time, man, it's nothing compared to how we gonna be ruling in the kingdom, man. When we reigning with Christ, getting the pure doctrine, he's bringing the watchmen of Zion into one again, and we all got one understanding. We're gonna be having a blast. There's gonna be nothing you can compare that time to, man.
Right.
The sufferings of this time, even the good times of the time that we in right now can't compare to when we be in the kingdom. Keep reading.
Verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
See, the creatures are even waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God, man. The creatures, everybody on this earth, everything on this earth is urging, damn, it's something not happening right. Something ain't right here.
Yeah.
Everybody's like that. They don't, whether they simple enough to not know that we the real Israelites and that we need to be in power for this earth to be, set right. It's something in everybody's spirit like, damn, something ain't right here.
Go
ahead.
Verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption and to the glorious liberty of the children of God.
Right, everybody is gonna be broken from them bonds. Oh, we got a new member.
All praises, very good, very good.
Luvinia Benjamin, Shalom, sister Water.
All praises
to the Most High. Welcome to the club. All right, but yeah, man, read 21 again.
Verse 21, Romans 8 and verse 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption.
See, the creature itself is going to be delivered from the bondage of corruption too, man. Esau is out here getting wasted.
Yes.
Even though the liquor stores is extremely plaguing our community, it's backfiring on them too. The drugs is backfiring on them too.
The earth.
Not just the earth is backfiring on them too.
Turkey?
What happened in Turkey?
19,000 people died in an earthquake.
19,000 people died
Sheesh.
from a 7.2, and then there was
How many
another
people?
tremor.
20,000 people is.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
That's like 2 cities, ain't it?
That's a lot. 19,000 people.
Everybody's gonna be freed from the bondage of this corruption, man, because of the glorious liberty of the children of God, man.
Con.
Because everybody's gonna have to be subject to our rules, which is the Most High's rules. Everybody's gonna be subject.
Yeah.
So once you are following the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High God, you know life is gonna be better for you.
Right.
It don't matter who you are. Once we in this kingdom, man, the Israelites in rulership under Christ, under the Most High God, Yahweh, you're gonna be under subjection of Yahweh's rules.
Con.
And what are Yahweh's rules best for? For you to live.
For you to live. Con.
That's real.
That's what the scriptures say.
You gonna ask
It'll
something?
put the whole world in order.
Uh-huh.
Right? You're teaching people that's very nature is wickedness to be righteous. Moab is eating everything under the sun.
Mhm.
Literally, somebody needs to stop that. You know, somebody needs to put an end of that.
Yes.
Right? You got other over there in I believe it's Thailand, I think. But them cutting off their rods and becoming women, man.
Yeah, that's
damn.
Thailand. That's Thailand.
Oh, Bangkok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bangkok,
yeah.
man. You going down in Bangkok, think you dealing with, a little foreign. Now you dealing with a dude.
What's that show that we watched? Where it went through
In
the
Bangkok.
different.
Whore's glory.
Bro, that thing is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That thing is crazy.
But you
Yeah.
saying
That's a little known Netflix joint that show you the wickedness of this world.
yeah, man. And that this whole world is them drowning in wickedness. Hold on,
That's
I got a
right.
precept. It's the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4. Because the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Verse 3 was telling you that mass destruction and death is going to come to this nation.
Con.
Right?
Yeah.
It says, woe. Verse 1 says, woe to the bloody city. Right? But this bloody city that's going destined to be destroyed through biblical prophecy, guess what? They selling nation through whoredom, through much drunkenness. It's them 21 liquor stores on every corner in a 6 mile radius of his living, his estate, because they want you to be drunk. They're gonna say, now you drunken, and now guess what? Satan tell you to do this, kill that nigga.
Precept.
And guess where you going? You damn up in arms to your brothers on the block with you.
Con.
He hates you. He hating. He want what you got. And now what? That spark up damn a demon in you.
Yeah, that's what they call it now. Demon time. They go get the Henny,
Yeah.
or they go get the tequila and be
Yeah.
like, oh, we on demon
We on
time
demon
tonight,
time.
man.
Exactly. We on demon tonight. We on demon time tonight, twin.
Con.
Why? Everybody, most of the people that's in that side of Georgia, on the inner side of Atlanta, in Atlanta, period, they look like you.
Right.
Why would you? It should be we on restoration time. We on rebuilding time.
Right.
We on the betterment time of our community.
Right.
And black people never really made them kind of comments. We ain't play with the devil like that.
Right.
Hey,
When did we
Everything
start
is
doing
Satan
that?
now. You saw the Grammys.
Yeah.
Everything is
God.
play. Let's play with Satan to be edgy, and that's showing you that this world don't really understand who they up against or who they playing with.
Con.
You know,
Right.
Con.
Hey, finish that out in Romans, or you had a precept.
I had a precept to
Yeah.
add on to the rock's point. Con, this is a book of Sirach, chapter 31 and verse 29. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth strength and maketh wounds. Yo, so this is exactly what they want to happen in our communities, man. Our communities go through a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, and one of those coping mechanisms is to what? To go out and drink, right? To get a bottle, and now you're projecting all your hatred and all your rage against your neighbor, man, against your brother.
That's
Right? This is exactly what's going on. It's a crafty counsel, man. Right?
And I'm saying people that exercise that hate, that malice towards their own people are the same ones that's talking about we winning, right? Like Whack 100 talking about we winning. You winning because you got the money in your bank account, so you're winning. But your success,
damn about nobody else.
your
He
success,
said that.
your success isn't measured about you personally winning.
Right.
because you got Moab them in regular garments, right? In his garments, then with his fist in his sleeve, walking up and giving your family a plate, regular down. You ain't got no Cuban link on, he don't got no AP. But guess what he doing? He putting his kids through college.
Yeah.
Off of you,
Off
your
you.
community.
He getting his family straight, right? And they doing their family at a time. And guess what? They have a community. And that's where their strength lies. Everybody understand that on earth, but you, so-called Black and Hispanic man, woman, and child.
God.
Everybody understand that your success isn't by you personally. They understand that it's a community thing. It's where strength lies.
Right.
I have $1 by myself, but us as a community, it's 6 brothers at this table. We 6 brothers got $20. How much is that? It's more than $20 by itself. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? God. So you stronger with the community than you are by yourself. But our people don't understand that. That's a biblical concept. They pushing this witchcraft. They pushing you by yourself. You on demon time. That's your. They pushing that to you for a reason,
right?
And you then bewitched by it. You know.
I mean, that's the whole street vibe. The whole street vibe is like you can't trust nobody. You know, the hell with everybody else. We're gonna do this alone. You know, I'm cutting everybody off. It's like a celebratory action when you on your Instagram, your social media, and you reposting these memes. I'm cutting everybody off. You know, I never needed nobody.
Right.
But it's also a requiem or a sad song because we celebrating the fact that we have no community aspect anymore.
It's really a cry out for help if you think about it. Because if you really about that life of cutting people off, or I don't need this people, or I don't need that people, or I'm taking a break from social media, you would just do it instead of announcing it. It's a cry out for help. And our people are sick.
Jimmy said, "What's the name of that Netflix movie? It's called A Whore's Glory." It's gonna be hard to find that.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing too, man.
It's gonna be hard to find that. You might have to go on Amazon Prime to find that.
Yeah,
or you might have to pay to watch that on YouTube for $3.99 because YouTube is gonna have it. It really take you all across the world. It take you to India, Thailand, and Mexico. And show you how prostitutes live. And it's crazy. The Thailand was crazy.
Thailand was crazy. They had Esau coming in,
my God,
and going in some building and just looking at women in a glass behind a glass wall.
Yeah, they had numbers on their shirt.
And damn, the man who owned the place coming in talking to him. Yeah, she, this was good right here. Oh, you 15. Like that one? You like that one?
Yeah. Number 22 is
it's crazy.
And then Esau in there with a cowboy hat on and millions of dollars. Just, hey, this we could do this out
here. Freaking off.
And then you go to Mexico, they all damn worship Satan.
Right. Yeah.
They got these tattoos of like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, they be worshiping the dead.
Yeah. And it's sad over there. They all on cocaine.
Yep.
And then in India, Elam is raping the girls to death.
And they're young.
They go into a building.
Yeah.
Look like a project building. And like they still praying to Allah, but then they service a man, and they're like 12 years old.
Wow,
that's their Quran.
They don't make us prove that.
Yeah.
Last night we tried to talk to the Muslims. They ain't want to talk, man. They ain't want to talk. We're gonna put that on Patreon.
Yeah, look out for that on Patreon.
They ain't want to talk. They quit the game early. They quit the game.
Yeah, quit too early.
I have a precept for real. I don't want to take it away, but that right there, how you name like, it's whoredoms in different, but that's how the Lord look at us, right? Because read this right here, Ezekiel 16:30. I'm gonna read on down to 34. Because we got the Lord has given us the doctrine of life, right? He said, "Life and death before you, and told you choose you this way, but choose life that you and your seed may live." Right? That blessings will flow through your nation, right? That your enemy will see you coming, and they'll flee 7 different ways. It's so much gives in keeping the commandments of God. It's so much life and prosperity for our community and keeping the commandments of God.
Benefits, man.
But the Lord, who's been so faithful in giving us those abilities and those promises, right? In that covenant, in that marriage, we went to other people, other nations, or other gods, and seek refuge under them. and the Lord feels like what we're a damn whore.
Yeah.
We that same way. Read this.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 30.
Uh-huh.
How weak is thine heart, saith the Lord God.
Read.
Seeing thou doest all these things, the work of an imperious, whorish woman.
Yo, the Lord said we are imperious, whorish woman. Let's get that that word imperious.
Yeah, I was gonna say
in a blue letter, man.
What that mean, man?
It's just how the Lord is calling us a whore, right? Read it again. He said, "How weak is thine heart?" That's what the Lord said.
How weak is your mind?
How weak is your mind? Because you have all of these things stacking up for your good, and you're letting the slightest whisper of your flesh take you off course.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Hey, the scriptures say that we shouldn't be swayed by any wind of doctrine.
That's real.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
So
that's my books.
So the Most High, of course, the Most High is right in what he's saying. Yo, how weak is your heart? How weak is your mind to where you're so easily swayed by every wind of doctrine? Man?
Yeah.
You're so easily swayed by the Egyptologists.
Right.
You're so easily swayed by the Muslims. You're so easily swayed by the Moors. You're so easily swayed by the atheists, man. Who turned the truth of God into a lie?
Right.
Who taught you to worship the creature more than the creator? Who taught you to hate your brother?
Right.
Right? Who taught you to stand against the blood of your neighbor? Not the Most High. The Most High did not teach you these things. Right?
Right.
Kind.
Hey, the Lord is calling us a when he says imperious, that's an adjective, and I'm looking it up on the etymology.com, right? And it gives you the etymology of the word, right? So that imperialist is just a mighty, a powerful, right? Mighty and powerful. The Lord is calling y'all a super hoe, man.
Damn.
How weak is y'all heart? Talking about Israel, talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. The Lord is calling you a super thought, man.
Wow.
You a mighty whore.
You a mighty whore, man. Read on.
Khan. Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And that thou buildest thine eminent place in the head of every way.
Right, read.
And makest thine high place in every street.
So you making your high places in every way. The Lord called his holy place, right, when his name should be set up. He chose it, right, to be Jerusalem. But you setting it up everywhere you go. Right? Read on.
And hast not been as an harlot, and that thou scornest higher.
Right? So you're not like a harlot that gets higher. Read.
But as a wife that committeth adultery.
But you like a wife that committeth adultery. Read.
Yeah. Which taketh strangers instead of her husband.
Right? Read.
Wow. They give gifts to all whores.
Right,
but thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
So you like a whore. You are a wife that's committing adultery. You're not just like no regular hoe out here. That's just that's having sex with men, and you're like an adulterous wife that's doing that.
Wow.
Right? Read 33 again.
Yo, that's a scripture, man.
They
They give gifts to all whores.
They give gifts to whores. Like you get a prostitute, like if you like them white men in Thailand, they go to them prostitute. They give the headmaster or the person that's the head of that brothel. They give them that money. Right? That's how a normal whoredom is.
Right.
But this is us. Read.
But thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
Read.
And hirest them.
So you giving gifts to you get, and the biggest gift that you giving is yourself. The biggest gift you giving is your nationality and heritage.
Come on, man.
That's the biggest thing you giving. That's what riches profit not in the day of last, but righteousness. Right? That righteousness is your riches. You being set apart is that crown upon your head. That chain about your neck, that's righteousness. That's wisdom, right? But y'all are selling that wisdom. Y'all giving that wisdom like to the Esau. Other nations. You giving it to Esau. Esau got a little hat and he's calling himself a Judite. He's not really a Judite, man. You're the Judite,
right?
But y'all like dang on token off of South Park.
Yeah.
When somebody trying to tell you who you are truly, you like get away from me.
Stop talking to me.
Stop talking to me. That's y'all. Because y'all are into this whoredom thing, selling yourselves out. In Sirach, it says, hey, keep your preeminence.
Yeah, never give away your preeminence.
never give away your preeminence. Your preeminence comes from the commandments and the laws of God. That's what you hand down. Like, you know how families got heirlooms?
Mm-hmm.
My father gave this to me, and I'm giving this to you. That's supposed to be the laws of God.
Con.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be honor your father and your mother, right?
Con.
Yeah, something.
No, that's, I mean, what you're saying is that's in the law. That's
Literally.
Deuteronomy 6:6.
Literally.
You get that?
Kind, can.
Supposed to be talking about, you know, the commandments that the Most High gave us with your kids from the time you wake up to when you just sitting in the house, y'all
Right.
just laying around. You're supposed to be teaching your kids the law.
Con. Con.
Instilling, training up a child in the way they should go.
Start at verse 4.
Con. This is
With
the book
the
of
Shema.
Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 4.
Bring it up.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk to them when thou sittest in thine house,
You just sitting down,
and when thou walkest by the way,
and y'all just walking in the hall,
and when thou liest down,
when y'all about to go to bed,
and when thou risest up.
and when you get up in the morning. You're
Right.
supposed to be teaching your kids the law 24/7, man,
24/7.
so that they can grow up and be a part of that elect.
Con.
They can grow up and be a part of the generation of people who have known nothing else but Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Con.
That would be that's an aspiration of mine to make up for anything that I've done in the life before I even knew about this.
That's
truth,
right.
man.
Mhm.
That's right. Yo, kids.
It'd be crazy if it was revealed that the Most High had one of my children as that.
Man,
Like,
that's an honor.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
mighty
an honor. That, and they'll be that's Malachi's son.
because you know how they do in the scriptures.
Yeah. Son
They'd
of
be like,
Malachi.
that's Josiah, son of Malachi at Atlanta.
And now your name is remembered forevermore because you decided to put in that work to teach your child the way that they should go, that they should never depart.
That's a good point.
That's a great point, man. Yo,
Imagine Jake got to tighten up, man.
that's
Con.
real. That's
You
real.
got to tighten up. We gotta avoid and not fall victim to the wiles of the devil, huh?
Mhm.
Right.
All right, so shalom out to everybody on the clubhouse that's with us. Yeah, if you on stage, you can speak. Just say Salakia. You can get in there if you got questions or you just want to make comments. All right, same thing with the YouTube, man. We're doing digital camp. We got rained out in Atlanta, but the word must go on, man.
Con.
And the thing about it is there ain't nothing else to talk about. I watch YouTube a lot. I don't really have cable no more. I don't know if y'all still got cable.
Nah,
I watch YouTube
That's streaming service.
and little couple streaming joints, right? And mostly YouTube, the only thing they talk about is podcasts.
Mhm.
And the only thing that they talk about is the same topics, you know, man, the battle of the sexes,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
how we supposed to get money,
Mhm.
or what's another topic that they talk about in these podcasts? The passport bros.
Yeah.
But that's really
And
battle of the sexes
Battle of the
stuff.
Sexes.
And the new technology that's coming out as far as like AIs and stuff.
Right. Chat and all that, chat GPT and all of that. If I'm not misquoting it, man.
Yeah.
But what nobody's talking about, of course, obviously, is not keeping these commandments. But nobody's talking about who is the enemy of our nation.
Right.
Why we got to talk about that? You got to identify who your opponent is before you go to war. The scriptures say before you go to war, you count the cost
Mm.
and see if you can wage this war. So that means you know who your opponent is, man.
Right.
I don't see that in the mainstream. Everything is kumbaya, man. We all brothers. That whack 100 spirit.
Man.
I don't have, my best friend is a white boy. All of that rhetoric that to prove that you're not one of them,
Yeah,
Right.
that's all.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
We not dealing with who is the enemy of our nature, of our nation and our culture, man.
Mhm.
We're not dealing with that. That's a key topic to talk about. Who is our opponent in this game of life, man?
Mm.
Who did we blame for the Grammys being full of Satan?
Mm.
They tried to blame Pfizer. Pfizer's a corporation. If you blame Pfizer, who are you blaming? Who is them people?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, you got something to show the people? Yeah, show that, man.
You know, that's
This damn sodomite got up there
Wow.
and is gyrating, wearing lace,
and a Satan hat.
and had everybody in the crowd with devil horns on.
Yeah.
For what?
Man.
Wait, but for what?
Right.
What's the gag? So you just going along with it because it's edgy.
Yeah.
When it comes to media, we go along with anything that's edgy. Now niggas is wearing some big ass red boots right now.
That's Madonna.
What that's about?
Yeah, but Madonna got all that Botox. She look different. She like she made of plastic.
Yeah.
Crazy. Tell me the song that Sam Smith sang on that stage. Who know that song?
I don't know.
Only song I know about Sam Smith is "Stay with Me."
Back in the day.
He wasn't singing that with a lace shirt. Man, click that picture, man.
With
That
one
billboard picture right there, man.
This one.
Yeah, man. Let me go back. Look at this guy, bro.
Look at that, man.
Look at this guy, bro.
Look at this dude.
Now, who do you offend? Now, this is the same country you got to swear on the Bible to have any type of office. If you swearing on the Bible, then this act makes you an opponent to the state. If you really think about it, right? Like, if you really think about it, if you swear on the Bible, which is all of our presidents, man, damn, John McCain swore in the Apocrypha. Y'all ain't see that.
Wow.
John McCain swore in the Apocrypha. They have both books up there.
Salakia, I don't want.
Go ahead.
But that really just goes to show you the blatant disrespect and how much they hate the Most High, because they know this is our book.
Of course.
And for them to go up and swear on our scriptures, but to do everything against the scriptures, that just shows you how much they hate us and the Most High.
Of course. And then you dig deeper, right? Dig a little bit deeper. When you go to court, you got to swear in this Bible.
Right.
You feel me? You president, you got to swear in this Bible, right? This is supposed to be the law of the land. The laws of God are supposed to be the law of the land. So this is just, the Bible just become like a placeholder, man. But if it was really the way it's supposed to be, this is supposed to be an enemy of the state behaving like this.
Yeah,
Right.
Come.
I think the name of the song
That's
is
a great
"Unholy."
That's the gag, because we're supposed to be one nation, indivisible under God. Ain't that what they make you swear?
That's what they say.
That's the
or
Pledge
pledge?
of Allegiance.
That oath you take every day
right
In the morning.
Liberty and justice
as a
for
kid.
all.
So this is supposed to be war on the state. Look at this devil, man. He got on a choker, licking his tongue out. And then look, y'all under a lot of pressure from the LGBT community, man. I'm waiting for the black woman.
Man.
Yo, I want the black, we got some sisters on stage. I want the black woman to start being more vocal against the
Bring it
LGBT
out.
agenda, man.
Come.
Because they hate you.
Of
When
course.
we had that room with the transgenders,
Yeah.
they hate the black woman,
Man, what?
right?
Yeah, come.
When you get older, they start calling you auntie and clowning you for being older, like you have no relevant things to say.
Right.
So you got to be young to be respected. You got to be getting money, and however you get money is okay, right? All men should die, and if you're an older woman, you're irrelevant, right?
Right.
So then, what is the agenda right there?
Damn, the people in the chat saying that the feature is a transgender. The song that he did called "Oh Unholy,"
Wow.
the person featuring on it is a transgender.
Yo, that's unholy.
That's unholy.
And they know that.
Man.
But that's the gag. That's what's supposed to make it edgy. Yo, I'm gonna make it edgy, slapping the shit out of one of y'all. Excuse me, because y'all not gonna affect my lineage with this.
That's right.
That's real.
That's
Because
right.
I be wanting to ask these people, man, what advice do you have to young black boys?
Right.
Right. Yourself.
You see that? When I ask them exoticals or the trans community, what's your advice for a young black boy? They don't answer that question.
Right. Yeah. I remember whenever you asked that question on the clubhouse, the transgender said, my advice would be stop trying to take over other people's cultures or something like that.
Yeah, like how so wait, what is your culture as a young black boy then?
Hip hop, that's what they trying to
They
say.
said hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop is rap, break dancing is your culture, bro.
Culture.
That's what you are. You're a break dancer. Give me a break, man. Y'all didn't think this through. Y'all selling pictures of y'all feet on OnlyFans for money,
Right.
and I don't like that. I don't like it. That's still prostitution, man.
Yes, it is.
You're selling your body, right? Your feet is a part of your body.
Yes, it is.
You know, some people are gonna get mad that I said that. So what?
So
That's
what?
You selling your feet on OnlyFans on them feet websites.
Right.
You got Esau sniffing your panties. You mailing him your panties in a box that you ran and worked out in the gym all day for $2,000. That's prostitution. You cheat in the game. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that.
Yes, you're perverse.
I'm not giving you that. Women gotta have morals too, man.
Yes.
What y'all looking for?
This video right here. You didn't go with what you saying.
What this?
That's
Dr.
right
Phil?
there. This one right there, yeah.
Yo, you
This
do.
He just got out of. He
Hold
just
on,
got
Israel.
That's a story though.
We
You
got something for you.
you want to play the story? You about to play the actual YouTube video?
No, I'm only gonna play the
play
clip.
the clip.
All right, hold up, YouTube.
It was getting
There's
wild.
somebody reacting to it, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, send him that link. Like text it.
That's
to me.
Instagram.
Yeah, we can open that.
Yeah, just log in.
Nah, just text me that link.
Oh, to your phone.
You on my Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
You could beam it to my computer. Hold on, go back. So we're gonna kick Doctrine for a minute, man. I'm not letting y'all get away.
Nah, they can't.
Y'all
They can't get
selling-
away with one.
Y'all selling used underwear
Mhm.
in boxes, yo.
Yo, yeah, bro.
Eve, I'm gonna always get on you. Hey, Eve is selling bathwater.
Eve is
What?
selling.
Eve is selling
Yo,
bathwater.
Eve
Eve-
is selling bathwater.
Yo,
Wow.
Eve was selling
Incense
incense that
that
smell like her
smell like
coochie, man.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about Erica?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what the hell is this?
And it's sold out. Oh yes, bro. That
Oh
was
my
crazy.
God, bro.
You sharing that?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Play that.
Watch this.
That's you, man.
Hey!
What's up, boy?
What you do? Take a class?
So is you surprised? Kinda. You ain't no kind of surprise. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, it's alright. Love you.
I didn't think you guys was gonna come this soon.
Did you even suspect it, Gregory?
Yo, his
Did you suspect that you granny? What you say?
Did you even suspect it?
Not really.
Yo!
his
That
lineage.
is.
His lineage is through.
Hey, yo, watching the father keep the straight face. Yo, salute to that man, yo.
Salute to that man.
That man said, "Come on, boy." You saw that tap?
Yeah.
That tap had, come on, boy.
What was that smack on the side?
Yeah, it was like, come on, man. It's my son,
Right.
man.
It's my son.
Yo, so Matt said,
man.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Jesus Christ.
He has to be accepting of that.
Yo.
We did not escape 5 points.
Yo, if you don't accept that, you wicked. That's what America's going to teach you, man. SOT Atlanta don't accept that.
He just got
No.
out of prison.
That's damn 5
Oh,
points, man.
Damn.
And that's
Yo.
5 points in somebody's house,
Yo,
man.
you know
God.
them comments had a field day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them
Yo,
comments
Mike
were
Kaya
crazy.
did the face palm. What the hell is this?
Damn.
He said, Matt said his beard is bigger than his father.
That's the importance of a
Damn.
father in the household.
Yeah,
Oh.
that is.
I will laugh at your calamity when it cometh like a whirlwind.
Hey, Salakia, Adawan.
Yo, my man had to, he said, not really.
What in the world?
Yo, excuse me. It's not funny, but this camp, this how I be at camp. I want to have I look forward to camp. Can I act like how we be at camp? We laughing at camp, man. Oh, no.
And you know what the crazy
Oh.
thing is? Remember the conversation that you had with Dion on Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Dion would say, yo.
Oh, Decode?
Yeah.
No,
No,
Dion.
not Decode.
The man of God.
The man of God.
Oh, he would justify it.
Yeah, he would say, oh, see that has nothing to do with the white man. See, that's because y'all lazy and whatnot, because the father just got released from
From
prison,
jail. He
right?
like, it's the father's fault that he went to jail, that his
Yeah.
son got on a halter top with lipstick with eyeshadow
Come on.
and popping his gum and
No.
holding on to his dad like he's really his daughter. His pop's like, hey man,
hey man, hey man,
Hey,
hey.
man.
hey man,
You know, he was gritting his teeth.
hey.
man.
I just came home. I
It's
can't
my
mess
son.
this up.
Hey, Adawan, it's a show.
Damn.
The Best Man final chapter on Peacock, right?
Okay.
All right. I don't know if y'all seen The Best Man before, but it got Morris Chestnut in there.
Yeah, I
and
seen it.
he a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it give y'all the time span. Like his wife had died, and his son, his oldest son that grew
Man.
up and was non-binary. And
What
Lance
non-binary mean? I don't subscribe to the two genders.
Yeah.
I'm not binary.
I feel like I'm both. That's what he said. And those are the people you call they them. So Lance in the movie, Morris Chestnut is a Christian man. So they was trying to make him seem like he was just so evil in that movie
because he wasn't willing to accept the child.
His son ran away to a pastor that accepted those types of lifestyles and taught that Christ and the Most High, they love you still.
No, we gotta cut that.
No.
This Jeremiah 13:10.
Bring it out.
This evil people which refuse to hear my words, which walk in the imagination of their heart, and to walk after other gods to serve them and to worship them, shall even be as this girdle, which is good for nothing, man. The Most High said you people are evil and walk after your own imagination, and you're gonna be good for nothing, man. He's gonna mar the pride of Judah and the pride of Israel, man.
The world can tell you anything it wants, right? But they're not God. The scriptures say, let God be true and every man a liar. Count. That's why, and that'll bring us to this right here. Let every man be a liar. So when the pastor say something, you gotta count. His words can't hold no weight to you.
That's right.
When your grandma say something, her words can't mean no weight to you. When your mom or dad say something, who word make weight is the Most High's word.
That's right.
So the pastor's words become valuable when he's speaking of the oracles of God. Right. Your grandma words become valuable when they speak in the oracles of God.
That's right.
Your mom and your dad's words become valuable when they speak in the oracles of God.
That's right.
Play that. Hey, play this for the people, man. Hey, don't just stop with the LGB twizzle agenda. Whatever the hell, it go into you coon ass niggas too, man.
Hey, that's right.
Because we at camp right now. Hey, this is how we teach when we outside. Hey, the videos y'all see is the videos that we know is gonna be edifying. But when we at camp, we just keep it 1,000. I ain't gonna lie to you. 100%. A lot of you Negroes gotta stop lying to yourself. White people don't like you, man. Hey, worse than them not liking you, they are willing to pretend to like you. Watch this. Play this, man.
Get off! Bro, what the fuck?
Hey, play it one more time.
What does he say?
I've never been a nigga in real life. So she used the hardy on.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yo, why
is Jake there? Go back to Jake. Look at Jake. Jake like his shadow. Look at him. Jake, look at Jake. What's Jake? What is Jake just trying to be accepted?
Yeah. Why are you here?
Yeah.
Why is Jake trying to be accepted? This is you every day trying to be accepted on Clubhouse. This is you every day trying to justify the version, that plantation Christianity that you want us all to accept. And you call Hebrew Israelites a hate group. Yep. What is this? This is the true nature of Edom. She forgot.
She forgot.
She's so comfortable with her white friends and how they talk.
Right.
Now that she was so excited being a goofy girl in that moment, the truth of her spirit came out. Play that one more time. Now pause it. Go to her face and pause it. Now look.
At this moment, she knew.
At this moment, she knew.
Nobody's mad.
No, nobody. Of course not.
Why did you say that?
They just shocked. If anything, look, the girl in the back shocked.
She's not like, yo, that's my friend. Why would you say that? Nobody said that. Look. Esau's like, damn, he knows it now. Is he gonna fight? Is he gonna shoot?
Glad it wasn't me.
And you know what?
That's a lot of y'all seeking that acceptance. You're gonna find out that all of these Catholic doctrines you've adopted, all of these circles you trying to blend yourself into as you reject the Hebrew Israelite understanding, those people you're trying to align with are just like this.
Right. And they wonder why, and they can't seem to understand why we say no Edomite is righteous, man.
Not one.
Not one. Their spirit is not made upright in them.
Precept.
Look, and these two back there, this one laughing and smiling like it's funny.
Bro, recorded talking about why would you
Yo.
They ashamed because it was brought out their true nature, man.
True nature.
I got a precept real fast. This is Isaiah 13:14. And it shall be as the chase roe and as the sheep that no man taketh up, that every man will turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land.
Yeah, man.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
That's right. All right.
The destiny of the Edomites is to be destroyed utterly.
Completely.
So if you don't want to get caught up in that whirlwind that the Lord is coming with, hey, you may want to get out the picture with him for
right.
real. You know what I mean? When we saying that, we saying it for your betterment, because in a situation where it's you got your white friends in the front seat and you in the back, and y'all get pulled over, it's all cool for them.
Right.
It's straight with them.
Yes.
The police see them and see, what the judge say to that one boy that raped. It's a white boy that raped a girl behind a dumpster. The judge said, I don't want to ruin his life.
You know how old that girl was?
How old was she?
The girl was 10 years old.
She was 10 years old. Now he looks at him and says, dang, I don't want to ruin his life.
You mean like he just ruined hers?
You mean like how he just ruined that child's life? Because when the judge looks at that white man, that white boy, he sees himself.
Yeah.
But when he looks at me, he sees an animal.
Right.
He sees a monster.
Yeah.
He sees a thug. He sees the scum of the earth. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, so-called Black and Hispanic, Native American man, woman, and child. When the Lord sees you, when Christ sees you, he sees the apple of his eye, his chosen people, a royal priesthood, a mighty nation, man. It's time for y'all to repent for real, man.
That's right, man.
And that's a great point that you just said, Adam Malachi. How he ruined that little girl's life, man. The scriptures equate rape to murder, man.
That's real.
It's as though he murdered her, man.
Supposed to be put to death.
Got to.
And it ain't just the white man that's against you, it's these other nations too. I'm looking. I sent something to my brother Ariala of Sakari, and now the video is gone. It no longer exists. It was an Ethiopian Muslim giving a sermon about how Black Americans don't have fathers, and it's because they lack Allah, and we don't want to be like them. See, they got stereotypes about us. Nobody has any sympathy for what has happened to us in this world. No. So what we have to do is start having sympathy and care for ourselves. We looking for everybody else's sympathy. That's why you do a die-in. No, hands up, don't shoot. You looking for them to give you sympathy because you carrying on like that. Yeah. But amongst each other, we'll destroy each other. Yeah. So we need to have sympathy for ourselves and start identifying our enemies, man.
Right.
Yo, that's key. Do I look like I'm not well adjusted? Do I look like I go outside and I hate the other nations? No, I'm fine. I'm just aware. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, snap out of it.
Right.
Wake up, bro.
Right.
It's something going on and you're not paying attention. What you looking for?
What you just said reminded me of a quote that a rabbi named Yosef Ovadia, who before he died was looked at as a chief, I guess a chief father. That may not be the exact term that they use, but he's known as a chief father of the Judaism religion. He's a really big rabbi.
Okay.
And this is one of the quotes he said about Hurricane Katrina as a divine punishment. Hold on, I'm about to share my screen so people can see it. Look what this man said. And he said this in one of his Sabbath service. This is I think that August 2000 was. So he said this at a weekly Shabbat night sermon on July 2005. He said, Hurricane Katrina as divine punishment for godlessness in the American support of the disengagement from Gaza. There was a tsunami and there are terrible natural disasters because there isn't enough Torah study. Black people reside there, New Orleans. Blacks will study the Torah. God said, let's bring a tsunami and drown them. This is what he's teaching in his Shabbat service. Hundreds of thousands remain homeless. Tens of thousands have been killed. All of this because they have no God. Bush was behind Gush Katif, the Gaza settlement block. He encouraged Sharon to expel Gush Katif. We had 15,000 people expelled here. Who cares about what y'all got going on? But the main point is this man said that the reason Katrina happened is because the black people don't study the Torah, which is, I mean, you can understand that, but come on, brother. You don't talk of stuff you ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what Esau loved doing, talking about the black community, and it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Hey man, let's cut that. Jeremiah 17:17, man. Let's cut that, man. It's a Rabbi Obadiah. That's what Obadiah means. Yeah. Rabbi Obadiah, you about to get smacked, and the words of your mouth are going to condemn you. Read this.
Jeremiah 17:17. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. Let them be confounded that persecute me.
That goes for you, Obadiah.
But let not me be confounded.
See, we're not going to be confounded in that day when the Most High darkens the moon and turns the sun to darkness and turns the moon to blood. We're going to be like, oh, okay, it's that time.
Yeah.
We're not going to be confounded in that day. Read on. Right.
Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed.
We've been training for years not to be dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. When we hear the trumpets, man, when we see the signs in the heavens, we're not going to be confounded or dismayed, man. Go ahead.
It says, bring upon them the day of evil.
Because the day of evil is coming for you, devil.
That's real.
That's right.
Read.
And destroy them with a double destruction.
So if we lost 150,000, y'all gonna lose 300,000.
That's right.
You're gonna be destroyed with a double destruction. Watch your mouth, man. And you devils ain't slick either. Why y'all don't step up to the camps no more, man? In the early 90s and the late 2000s and in the mid 2000s, you boys would love to come to camp and challenge us. Right? What happened, son?
Cowards, man.
What happened, son? Y'all got cut so many times, y'all quit.
So bad.
Did y'all rabbi give you at the synagogue? Did he say, don't leave them alone?
That's what happened.
Don't say nothing to them Israelites. What happened, man? I see you. I can see you. Just let you know that.
You remember when EJ Love came by Sakari when we
one of the chief Edomite scoffers
done the New Year's rebuke?
Yeah. He came by camp and took our picture, man. He held the camera for us. And then he was like, well, I might be Jake. This is an Edomite talking, man.
Alexandria said,
trying to cleave, man.
She said, I wonder what he had to say about Turkey this week.
That's
well,
right.
The Most High took his ass off the earth a while ago.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, the hell of the devil, man.
You to hell with him,
man. Mike said that devil got a lot of nerve with that name.
Yeah.
Because Obadiah don't like Esau.
That's right.
And one of the resources we're going to put on the Patreon is Who is Edom? It's a PDF that you could download along with many others. And it'll tell you right now that modern day Jewry is Edom. Yeah. The Jewish Encyclopedia says that in multiple revisions that modern day Jewry is actually Edomites who have converted.
Wow.
Hold that.
Send that. Send that. That's crazy.
No, I really wanted to get that Ethiopian Muslim saying that black men have no fathers and we don't want to be like them. But we always trying to get together with Kush. It took us 2 years on Clubhouse to tease Jake that Kush was racist.
Yeah.
Right? That didn't leave us alone. But in the beginning, we was trying to be down with them, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got something?
Yeah, look at this. This is basically the black woman using the church, the Catholic Church, to worship the black women.
Wow.
Beyonce.
What in the world?
This what you sent me out.
They got a whole church.
I said that?
Yeah, you sent this to me the other day.
Beyonce mass.
His brother don't even remember.
I sent some of the videos.
This is crazy, man.
Look at this, man. Madness and idolatry.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yo,
this
is crazy.
Molly, man.
This is crazy. Yo,
we probably not gonna play the whole thing because it's a little long. But
you gotta go where they start praising and worship.
In the bondage of racism, we need
I'm at Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California. Hundreds of folks are going to come here to witness the Beyonce Mass, bringing together secular music and a religious message to tell a story of empowerment for particularly women of color, but for anyone who happens to sing praises to the goddess herself, Beyonce.
What?
Oh.
Come on.
Here we go.
we sing Beyonce in church. Holy cow.
We do have a community that is youthful and loving and looks to the world
what's
as
this,
a partner,
man?
not an enemy.
Why is these sodomites at the pulpit, man?
It's Beyonce's church.
It's Beyonce, man.
Why don't Beyonce say, "Yo, stop doing that"? That's
She
idolatry.
don't
What are
care.
y'all doing?
It's some church like across the seas that got a whole bust. Like it's huge, a whole bust of her face.
Go ahead, man.
As you walk into the church, it's just a huge statue of her face.
Yo, we gotta go down there with y'all all and rebuke the hell out of that.
This is crazy. Where is this at?
New to you, I hope it's good news. God actually loves you.
What can you tell me about the progressive nature of Grace Cathedral?
I think a lot of the people who show up tonight are people of color, LGBT people, people on whom other people's narratives have been projected. And I mean, just to be honest, the church hasn't been the best about lifting up those voices.
What?
Wow. Hey, that's
Why would the church uplift the voices of faggots?
Watch your mouth. Don't get the channel plug.
Of alternative lifestyle when alternative lifestyle is against what the church is supposed to stand for.
Ah, you gotta prove it now.
You know, you
gotta prove it now.
Yo, the Pope actually. Me, you know, the Adawan Mayakaya did a video last Tuesday.
Where we at? Can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can still hear us.
All right, because I thought they couldn't hear us when we went off screen.
The Adawan Mayakaya did a video on how the Pope, the Catholic Church, the Pope, and Obama used to say that homosexuality is against God. It's unnatural and against the Bible. But now in this era and time,
the Pope said you got to have understanding.
Right now, they switching up. Why are they switching up now?
So because people are leaving the church and they need more membership.
Exactly. At first, it was against God, but now it's acceptable. When you change, y'all may change y'all point of view, but according to Malachi, according to a prophet of the Lord changes not.
That's right, man.
So if the Lord says, if the Lord tell you in Leviticus 19 that, hey, let's grab it. Grab the scripture.
Hey, yo, y'all love Beyonce, but this is crazy. Come on, son.
This is outrageous.
This is the book.
Somebody got to say something, man.
Who's going to say
Leviticus? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lay with mankind as the womankind. It is an abomination. Go to
what's abomination mean?
A detestable.
It's nasty as hell. That's what it is.
Why is this priest up here talking about the church hasn't uplifted the church was putting them people to death, man?
Yes.
And that was witchcraft. And them early Quakers would have killed you.
Hey, look,
the Puritans would have. Hey, them Quakers would have bodied you, bro.
Homosexuality was a mental disorder.
Yeah. They'd have been electrocuting you in a chair for hours, yo.
They would have seen if your ass floating.
Yeah.
Hey, this Leviticus 20 and verse 13. If a man lies.
Oh, Halima says she gave me the sermon. Halima came through, man.
Coming through.
Hi, yo.
What happened?
She said she just DM'd me the sermon. That's what I needed.
Oh, praises.
That's what I needed, Halima.
Oh, praises.
Oh, yeah, this guy. Oh, my God. We're going to play this next. Go ahead.
Leviticus 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
That's what the Lord said.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
They shall surely be put to death.
Now, y'all cannot flag this channel because we did not say that.
No, the Lord said that.
All we did was read what Leviticus 20 and 13 said.
Pause this cushion, man. Go back. Let him finish his story.
Right?
Oh, it's sharing already.
Wait.
Yeah,
you want to finish the BF? What are you doing? What are you doing? Brother, it's twerking. Whole post.
Hold on.
What are you doing? You tweaking. You whole post and face the east. Digital cam, face the east. Face the east. Brother was over here wilding, man. That Beyonce Survivor got in here. Yeah. That song is catchy, man.
I don't know where it went.
Dog.
It's a tab of that same.
Okay, kind of.
Man.
Yeah, just go back to that.
Hey, Dante Morton said they forgot she was on Pedo Island too.
Yeah, she was.
What?
Her name.
She was on Epstein's Island?
Her name and Jay-Z name was on that list.
Now leave Jigga out of this. Jay-Z is not doing the Bati business.
On Epstein's Islands with them kids.
But Jay-Z up there doing that satanic stuff.
Yeah, man. You know, my favorite artists all playing them games, man. Is that what you have to do to make it?
Yeah.
Do you have to consort with the devil? I watched this movie called Jessica's Body or Jennifer's.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. With
Jennifer's
Megan
Body.
Fox. Yeah.
And in that movie, they have a scene where a rock group is literally telling you it's too hard to make it. So we have to go towards Satan. So we're going to kill you and sacrifice you to the devil so we could become a popular band. So sorry. And they just stabbed the girl up. But it was like so blatant in your face, like he's so putting the truth in front of your face and not and making a joke out of it. Yeah, man. Play that, man.
It's crazy.
It really began as us saying, how can we actually be the people of God that we hope to be in the world?
And Beyonce is the perfect passage to get that message out there.
Honestly, I think Beyonce is a better theologian than many of the pastors and priests in our church today.
How?
What scripture has Beyonce ever read to a congregation?
Ever quoted?
What she done ever taught out the Bible?
Not one.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and 11.
Bring it out.
It says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Wait,
ain't nowhere in this passage, ain't nowhere in this verse where it says that Beyonce will be lifted up.
Right.
He said that Beyonce is a better theologian than most ministers don't even go in the scriptures, man.
That's true.
So how you gonna say a woman that her that's not even her office?
Hey, I want to debate him.
We got to find this man's email.
He ain't answering no email.
Yeah, no.
That's a costume. He's not even a priest.
Yeah,
this is fake, man.
He's a flamboyant,
and he already knows the question that she's gonna ask.
Yeah.
This is all scripted.
Yeah.
That is not an exaggeration.
According to a recent Gallup poll, Catholic church attendance has gone down nearly 40% since the 1950s. But tonight's Beyonce Mass is set to draw crowds in the hundreds. And though I don't consider Beyonce to be a religious symbol, like some of her most ardent fans, there's no denying her strong use of religious symbolism throughout her music and performances.
What is that? What is that? What scriptures say do that?
Make the sign of the cross? I don't know when that started. We have to look that up.
To everything from female African deities, the Last Supper, Black Madonna, and the Virgin Mary herself. I spoke with Reverend Yolanda Norton, Beyonce fan and organizer of the event, to find out where the idea came from to mix Beyonce with the Bible.
The event was born out of a class that I teach called Beyonce in the Hebrew Bible. So I walked them through.
Pause this! What? 1 Timothy 2:11 right now. God, 1 Timothy 2:11. I don't care if you don't like it. The sister's like, what do we do? I don't care. I don't care. We're going to read this right now.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11.
Yo.
According to the glorious Salaki, that's 1 Timothy.
Come on, brother.
You know what I want. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
What the Lord say?
Let the woman learn in silence.
Why does this reverend have a lesson called Beyonce and the Hebrew Bible? Does that make any sense?
That makes
What
no
country
sense.
is this?
This is madness. This is lit. Yo, this is literally.
Does that make any sense?
Yo.
Play that, man.
This is Babylon, man.
Yo.
I blame all the sisters in the chat.
Yeah.
I blame all the sisters in the chat.
This is going on.
So thinking about how the music of Beyonce helped us have conversations about Black women and how we worship and our spirituality.
So talk me through how you analyze a song like Flaws and All for your students.
She has this ambiguous audience, right? In the song, maybe it's Jay-Z, maybe it's her fans, but I love it when she says, I'm a train wreck.
I'm a train wreck in the morning. I'm a bitch in the afternoon.
Right?
I'm a bitch in the afternoon.
Every now and then without warning, I can be really mean to you.
Right.
I can be really mean toward you.
Bring it out, Gerard.
What?
Bring it out.
Can't play that.
Oh, yeah, we can't play that. Man, enough of this, man. Get this out of here, man. Boo! Yo, that's terrible.
Garbage.
So, what we started building on was that y'all got to learn who y'all enemies are. You don't even understand that.
No, that's an L.
No, not taking this L out of it. Nah. All the sisters in the chat taking that L. All the sisters on stage or Clubhouse taking that L.
Yeah.
Y'all taking that L. This is y'all fault. Y'all did this. Yo, you don't know who your enemy is, so you do not understand the wiles of the devil.
Yeah.
So you don't even understand when somebody is turning a musician into an idol, and you're going with it thinking that it's empowerment, but you're actually defying
Right.
God.
Right.
And man, listen to this Cushite, man. Listen to this Cushite, man. Play this, man.
And just for the people that's in the YouTube, if y'all wondering why we keep putting Sister Natiza and Tony Rebel's comments on there, it's because they are members.
Yeah.
They are members on here, and that's one of the perks that you get as being a member. Your message that you put in the chat is going to be put on the screen. But here goes Kush.
Listen to this guy.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Just out the gate.
What did I do?
Damn.
I know my father. Why did you say that?
Yeah, I know my father.
And look how he's smiling with it. He's evil and wicked.
Yeah.
But that's why we tried to tell you that Kush is racist and don't like you.
No,
We're gonna read some of these comments too. Play that.
They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand.
Wow. I don't want that. That's hurtful.
Kush hate you, man.
Yo,
That's hurtful, bro.
Like I said, y'all mamas has been knocked up, cuz.
Yo, I wasn't expecting this.
You didn't know he was gonna say that?
I wasn't expecting this.
Look at this guy. He got the Edomitic beard. Yo, y'all don't know that when we was trying to express to you that Kush is racist and hates you, y'all argued with us.
Yep.
Y'all said
Yes,
we was racist for pointing out their racism. Look at how the man talk about you. Yo, I face the east. You holding post, digital cam. Y'all brothers is off. Stay on the corners. Y'all should have went out there while it rained and hand out flyers.
Facts.
Yo, play that again, man. Play that again. He didn't say some of them. He said most of you. Play that again, man.
Wow, man.
They don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand.
Look at this dude.
Yeah.
They will tell you, I don't know my father.
Look at him laughing.
Now, when we try to debate with them about Islam, why do you think they're so disrespectful? Because they have no respect for you as a person or as a man.
Right.
See, now I'm getting mad. It's not funny no more. But I gotta stay in the spirit. I gotta accept this. I know that's how they think. See, Esau don't affect me no more when he's racist, like the white girl earlier.
Yeah.
But when I see dark-skinned people doing this, it triggered me because it's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Play that, man.
Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا. أبناء الزنا. Why? Because man, he has to give up the seed. And because the marriage will limit them, they will go from one to another to a third. You know, subhanallah, it's one of the African American brother who accepted Islam. He said, Sheikh, Islam limited me. Only allowed me 4 wives. He said, before I became a Muslim, I had 40 girls, mashallah, tabarakallah. And I used to maintain all of them well, tabarakallah. But he said, now Islam is limiting me only to 4. So children will be well taken care of. And there won't be children who do not know their fathers.
Hold on, man. Read these comments. This guy.
Wow.
No foreigner should speak on the issues that affect Black people in America. How would I go to Somalia and speak about social issues of those people? I don't know their circumstances and how it affects them. That was an intelligent comment. I bet people scoffed that comment.
Of course they did.
Open the replies. I bet people scoffed that comment. What he's saying is true.
Damn.
Shahamala Muhammad. That imam is a legend.
Oh wait, I didn't open up the. My bad. As a Somali myself, I agree.
See,
he has no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, okay, I jumped the gun. Now he's trying to align himself with me, but I'm not accepting you.
Right.
Because
because we are aware of Satan's devices.
he's not doing it because of malice or hate for African Americans. He's doing it to give warning and say, don't let this happen to us. See how they worry about their own people?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
They don't consider themselves black like
No,
you.
man. No.
They don't think they're the same with you.
No.
The very same that happened to our African American brothers because we are no different. That is why he said, how can you say us and now we are no different?
Right. He's like, don't be like these niggas right here. Don't be like them.
Be like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Chris, you're going too fast. What you looking for?
And then you got somebody like Amir on the stage, them being hateful towards his own brethren.
Yep.
Man, Fall 7 says Imam is a legend. Laughing
Mhm,
emoji.
of
Laughing
course.
emoji. Laughing emoji.
Yo, there's a lot of racism in these comments. Scroll up. No, the other way. Up. Yeah. This man is speaking facts. That's not insulting. That's facts. All the heathen.
Mm-hmm. Everyone calling him a fool. But
Imam
it's the
spitting
truth.
facts.
Facts.
Everyone calling him a fool, but it's the truth. Facts.
No discussion needed.
Didn't see no racism here. He spoke truth about the state of modern black people. If it makes you cry, go grow. You know.
Go grow
But these are the
some.
people that want you to be Muslim.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Halima with the save, because I was looking for this.
Yeah, shout out to that sister, man. This crazy. Because our people go flood to them mosques, man.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking, oh, this is where a black man this is how a black man should lead his family.
But look, watch this. Look, it says, where is it at? This is what happens when we allow the media to represent us. Movies, TV shows, news. We got to have our own to tell the truth. Don't we try to do that?
Read the Saeed Muhammad comment.
Right,
Sheikh Saeed Regaya apologized for generalizing African Americans. He was wrong for making a statement during Khutbah, but why is it such a huge controversy? Because it's racist. What he said is not a secret. There are African American men that take pride in how many kids they have with different women that they are not married to. Excuse me, where do you get that from?
Now he's saying
What African American man is, well, it has to be several, are boasting about how many kids they have with different women.
I don't think that's a.
Where they getting that from?
That's not.
Did he just say that and because it sound like it might be right?
Yeah.
Nobody's flexing that.
Niggas ain't flexing that.
Yeah, I just made this girl pregnant last week. Nobody
Niggas
is
are
saying
stressed.
that.
They're not happy.
Right. Yo, that's not a flex, bro.
How was he racist? He's absolutely right. I'm proud to carry his name. Black Americans are named by their mothers. Their mother, how embarrassing. And he has the Arab Emirates flag. See, but you want to be Muslim though.
Right.
Last night we talking to the Muslim. Who's the one that's giving us, while we cutting their ass, who's the one that's giving us the hardest time? Jake, protecting them. He letting them insult us. We laughing and stabbing them back. And he's mad at us.
Yeah. Hey, stop the cheap shots, guys. No.
We're like, what? Wasn't it just 10 cheap shots they just threw? Bro, just move on. Yo, this is the games that they play, man.
This is the condition of the battle.
Yeah, that's the condition of the battle, man. What we're trying to tell you is identify your enemy, man. Understand what it is that this thing called life is about. Get together with your own people and elevate those that are yours, man.
God.
Stop damn cooning so much. Stop making so many excuses for the blatant racism of people that you obviously fiending to be with because it's convenient, man. Because it's damn convenient. We taught many classes. We're gonna reboot them. Islam is inherently racist. Prove me wrong. We brought out the stats, and all we do is get called the N-word and they quit the stage, man. All right. The same thing with Jake and that all-white party with all white people, man. She said, I've never seen an N-word before. In real life, rather. Like he was a damn giraffe. Like the nigga was a zoo. Like she was at a zoo, man. And who jumped to Jake's aid to save his feelings, man? You know who's the only people that's down with you in this world? It's the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
We the only people that understand brotherhood. We the only people that understand putting the needs of our people first, man. You're not going to get that nowhere else, man. You're not going to get that nowhere else. No. What religion puts the needs of the black man in the front?
None.
Don't say Islam. We just showed you how they feel about you.
Right.
What religion puts the needs of the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, Native American man in the front? Why would you not want to worship a God that puts your needs in the front, man?
Why not?
You want to worship a God that says, I love you too sometimes. That's what you want to do. That's how Islam treats you. That's how Catholicism treats you. That's how Jehovah's Witnessism treats you. Oh, I love you sometimes. I'll find a picture and put you in one of my books. You open the Jehovah's Witness Bible, it got a white family in the forward.
Of course.
You turn the page, it got a white man teaching another white man. You turn the page, it got an Asian family. You turn the page, it got a black man, but what position is he in? A white man teaching a black man. So your family wasn't even represented.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Salaki, I was at the train station one day and I walked out and I seen two women, two of the Jehovah's Witness persuasion passing out literature. So I was grabbing a couple just to look at the imagery and look at the diagrams that they had, right? And the woman was smiling like extra hard because she kind of knew what I was looking for.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you see that? We have more diversity in our literature now.
Oh,
and she stood on that. It was a
so she was aware that there was a time that they didn't consider you Negroes.
Exactly.
And she's proud of it.
And she's proud of it. She's proud of it now that you niggas are invited to. You know what I mean?
So
here's my plan.
What's this? Let him finish his thought before you cut to that.
No, that's real. I was like, I like to have a conversation with somebody who bang bang, and gave me a number for somebody, and I think I missed that call or something, but it was just crazy. I had it in my bag, but it was crazy how she knew that's what I was looking for, because she knew it was a problem in a time where it was a time where you open up Jehovah's Witness literature and you only seen Matthew McConaughey and Ryan Reynolds.
Well, we cut their ass on that. So that video probably got around to the right people. Like, hey, we got to fix this because they pointing it out now.
Yeah,
we brothers be surprised how many lives y'all touch, man. Right. Hey, go ahead. What you saying?
No, I just wanted to bring this out because I seen this on Instagram the other day. This is one thing that Trump is trying to run on and get reelected in 2024. He's attacking the gender reaffirming laws and going to make it unlawful for doctors to make it okay for people to change their sex and everything. Peep this. This how he gonna try to win the hearts over of the rednecks that really ain't
the conservatives.
Yeah. Listen to this, Israel.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination.
Johnson, you're fired. Why? It's not you. It's your shirt. But
Yo,
it's casual Friday.
quit that,
Well, you've
quit
taken
that.
it too far. Look at Gibson. He's wearing a true.
baseball. Yeah, there you go. Hey, that was right on time. Biden, you're fired. You're fired. You're out of here. All of y'all devils gonna be fired.
That's right.
Because the Most High is gonna establish a new government and put Israel at the top of the mountaintops.
Mhm.
Y'all are gonna be moved out of the way. You do not know how to run the earth. You have shown that all you can do is destroy it. Capitalism was the best thing you came up with. You tried to rebrand it, but all it was a way to keep the rich rich and the poor poor.
That's right.
Communism is no better. You devils are just doing it in an older fashioned way. But you're rich, stay rich, and the poor stay poor. You just created legal caste systems. That's what y'all did. What we're doing right now is making you think. And that's the job of a Hebrew Israelite, all right? You can't accuse us of racism because we're pointing out how you're racist towards us. You can't accuse us of racism because I would like to put my people first. You would have to call me a Bible believer. Go to Romans 12 and read verse 10. Romans 12 and read verse 10. And after that, we're going to shut it down.
This is the book of Romans.
Unless brothers want to kick a little more doctrine, but we're going to shut it down.
It's the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
Be kindly affection one to another.
This is my message to the Black, Native American, Hispanic. We are to be kind and affectionate one towards another. Kind and affectionate. Kind. That's forgiving. That's patient. And that's also gentle with one another. We are not to purposely hurt one another. We're not to purposely slander, backbite one another. We're to prefer one another, you will see.
With brotherly love. In honor, preferring one another.
We're supposed to prefer one another. That's not racist. That's what God told me to do. I want to follow God. All right. All you Christians, my inbox is empty. There was a time every week I opened the Sons of Thunder emails. I want to debate you. Y'all don't know the Bible. I want to debate you. Y'all are racist. What happened? The emails is crickets now. All the emails we get now is people want to keep the feast with us or join the camp. That's it.
They ran out.
What happened to all the challenges, man? Clubhouse, what happened? You Muslims, what happened? Y'all said all this slick stuff, played monkey noises in the beginning of Clubhouse, mocking us. Called us the N-word and laughed, and then jumped out of the room, came back with a different account so you could do it again. What happened? What happened? Now we make rooms, y'all don't come inside. We go in your room, you hear us telling each other, do exactly what they want. Don't give them no hard time. Hey, don't warn each other about us. Why are you mad? I told my brother to follow your directions and do exactly. Bro, just stop it. Stop being right. Right? Now we can't even talk anymore, man.
Right.
Now we can't even talk anymore. On Monday, I'm gonna get with Sean Park because he does kosher breakfast, but we might have to do it in the daytime, man, because of the where they at in the world. We might have to do it in the daytime. We have to say, Muslims, this is your last chance. Debate a Hebrew Israelite and see if they enter the gates, man. Because right now, y'all not entering the gates. You Christians, man, what happened to vocab? Where you at?
In the shadows.
Where you at? Where? Where's your James White was taking debates from Hebrew Israelites? Where happened?
In the shadows. They gone.
Old Dog New Tricks says, I can challenge you, but not on Clubhouse. I don't support Whack 100. Will never go on that platform. Whack 100 don't own Clubhouse.
Right.
Who the hell? You're fired. Who told you that,
He
man?
said he challenged us as an ex-Muslim. You don't want that smoke, bro.
Yo, send him the link to join the invite right now.
Let's do it right now.
I'm gonna take a page out of Deacon Hakaz's book. Smoke? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Come here, V.
Got a fresh link in the chat.
Click that link right now. We're gonna do this right now.
Go do this right now.
I know that man gonna get off my Bible.
Come on, man.
I know that man gonna get off my.
Go ahead, John. You done talked all your mess, man. You done talked all your big talk. Go ahead and back it up.
Your call said, "Click the link. Click the link. Click the link. Click the link." How long it take to click that link?
It don't take long.
It don't take too long. It only take half a second.
He should be in the background now.
All right, say get him.
Oh, he gotta allow his mic. No, he should be in there now. Yeah, click his name.
2 hours later.
2 hours later.
There
you go. There you go.
Sugar J?
Hold on.
Oh, Sugar J.
Put something in it. Make sure you're not a weirdo.
What you mean?
Like block his screen for real.
Nah, he regular. He in a car.
Hey, now. Let me see if I get some light so y'all can see my face.
Yeah, that's the brother. Shalom.
Assalamu alaikum.
I don't speak that.
So, what would you like to challenge us on? Old Dog New Tricks TV?
Y'all give me the topic, but if you give me the topic, I don't want you. Listen, hold up, brother. You give me a topic without using the Bible. I want some historical facts. I want some real proven scientific proof, and I want some DNA because I'm looking at 3 light-skinned brothers, and I'm sure all y'all got white man blood.
You said I'm light-skinned? I'm light-skinned,
yeah, you light-skinned,
Me?
You're not an African dark-skinned person, bro.
You talking?
You got the white man blood running in you,
I'm
bro.
the same complexion as you, nigga.
Absolutely. I know I got white man in my blood.
Oh, that's on you. That's on you. I went to National Archives. I know what my family is.
Look, bro. Excuse me. And I'm not here to argue with y'all.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to argue. All I want to say is this. Let me give you this first, so you can understand where I'm coming from.
Where you coming from?
Again, I've been watching you guys, and I'm saying, wow, these are some really smart and intelligent brothers. That's kudos to y'all, straight up. But I feel that y'all really are grasping straws right now.
At what?
Straight up. On your belief.
So you're not a Muslim?
Ex-Muslim. That's what I said in my text that I just put on.
You converted into becoming an atheist. You're an atheist.
No, I'm not an atheist.
What is your belief system?
I'm more of a spiritual person. I do believe in a creator. I don't know who the creator is. I believe in somebody had to create this thing. But guess what? I don't know, and I'm okay with saying that.
So you're a reprobate.
What's that?
It's a biblical term for someone who knew better but turned away.
But see, that's the thing. When you talk about you want to go biblical on me. When you look into history, have you guys? Okay, let me ask this one question first. Have you guys read any secular history books outside of the Bible?
Of course.
Okay, so give me some historians, let me ask this question because you said of course. Have you read somebody that does not agree with your position?
Specifically Bart Ehrman.
Okay, so when Bart Ehrman, which is one of those prominent, a lot of historians can give peer-reviewed views on his work and say, yo, really, Bart, you own to something? A lot of this shit you saying is true. How? If you are a rational thinking young black man, and again, I'm giving y'all kudos, man, because I can appreciate the memory, the recitation, because as a Muslim, we had to recite the Quran every day. We had to learn it by heart. That takes a lot of discipline, right? But then once I grew up, because I'm not young like you guys, I'm 50 years old, right? So once I grew up and had started doing my own research on this thing that we call religion, and I started digging into history, real history, and finding out that all of these people that we bow down to, Abraham, and I talked about this the other day. I'm the same guy that you guys were going back and forth, I think last night or the night before last, right? When I started doing my research on this, bro, and realizing that these people do not exist, there's no evidence of their existence.
What is the evidence? what is the evidence of the existence of a man named Plato?
I don't know. I'm not a Greek. I don't care about Plato.
Do you
Wait,
let me ask you for a minute. Let me ask you
Go ahead.
something.
Go ahead.
Do you believe that Plato did not exist?
I don't know.
All right, so then you're not a part of the academic discussion of people from antiquity and whether they existed or not.
No, don't see. You can't say that, bro. But you can try to figure it out by asking me. But if I'm saying to you, I don't know because I haven't had the opportunity to research Plato. I never researched Plato, but you know who I have researched? I researched Abraham, which is supposed to be the father. Hold up.
What research did you do to? No, we're gonna do it systematically, one thing at a time.
Okay.
What research did you do into the existence of a man named Abraham? What did you have to read?
I mean, I've gone to libraries, I've gone to synagogues, I've gone through Catholic Church seminaries.
You're not really giving us any resources.
That's
bro.
not a resource.
No,
those are people who practice.
Okay. But I'm not at home. I'm in my car right now, so I can't give you a resource. I just did. I just did this impromptu. I did this impromptu, but I can hold up, bro.
Hey, listen.
I can go back home and get you the resources, and I'll shoot that information to you.
Fine.
Peer review resources.
Let me ask you this: the only place you can learn about a man named Abraham would be the biblical text, correct?
No, that's not true, Habib. That's not true.
Please, don't do nothing from Islam. But
that's Habib. Habib is the Arabic word. That's not an Islamic word.
Yeah, I don't want to be called that.
It's Arabic. Okay, it's okay.
What I'm saying is, you learn about the existence of a man named Abraham and the exploits of his life,
brother. Okay,
you would have to read the biblical text. You have to read.
No. But see, again, when you talk about the biblical text,
I'm making
history. Hold up. Can I respond to your biblical text point?
What is my point? Why did I say that?
No, I just want to specifically respond to biblical text, not why you said it. I want to. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
There's a reason why I said it.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that is the extent of record you would have to refer to learn about that man. So that's why I asked you about Plato, because if you wanted to research whether a man named Plato existed, you would have to exhaust the records that speak on him. And the records that speak on Plato, somebody who the world accepts as a person who existed, the records of his existence are less in abundance, weaker in textual criticism than the Bible. But nobody contends the existence of a man named Plato.
Okay, but did Plato write the Bible?
Did you hear what I said?
No, but that don't have nothing to do with this discussion, bro.
Plato write every writing that's attributed to him? Did Plato write those? Are those?
I don't know, but even if those writings were not attributed to Plato, just like the writings of Mark, Matthew, and not Paul, Luke are not attributed to them. The only person in the Bible that really get something. Hold up, brother. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. The only person that wrote something in the Bible that get a little bit of validation, right, is Paul, and only 7 out of the 20 something letters that he wrote, 7 of them are what people would consider authentic. The rest of them, forgery, false, fake.
Based on what?
What do you mean? History, bro. History.
What history?
Historical proof, data. Look it up.
Any evidence I'll accept.
Bro. Okay, again, like I just said, I'm calling you from my vehicle. I just left the funeral, so I can't get. I'm sorry, brother.
Can you name any of the sources off the top of your head?
No, I can't. Not off the top of my head, but I promise you, I got a lot of sources, and that's what I'm saying. Again, bros, I'm not here to argue. I'm saying you guys are some intelligent brothers. I just think that if you really do some real research, and again, I understand faith, I understand belief, but I'm a person who believes in knowing. That's why I'm not a Muslim anymore. That's why I'm not a practicing person who looks into the Quran and move that, because you got, and that's why I'm on your page, because you are talking about something I know. I never went to church before. I'm a third generation Muslim. So my grandfather, my mother, and now me. So that makes me a third generation Muslim. I've never been to church again. So I don't have no real skin in the game. So once I started reading and doing historical, trying to find some real proof, I realized all this is a bunch of crack of shit, bro. And let me finish this last point before I let y'all do it. The one thing that I would never have been, and this has nothing to do with y'all, I would have never been a Christian because of the way Christianity did my ancestors. And I know me personally, I know my ancestor. I'm talking about my American ancestor. The ancestor that I know that I did my history on, he was an American slave. I ain't talking about Africa before we got over here. I'm talking about from the time from 1619. From 1619. My first ancestor was born into slavery that I know of. I ain't talking about everybody before him. The one that I found out was born in 1863. Okay. He was still a slave. You understand me?
Yes. Yes.
And I saw what religion did to our people over and over, generation after generation after generation. I could never do that. And then, but I accepted Islam because, again, it was passed on to me. So I never, again, like I'm telling y'all, I never been to church. I don't know what church is. Okay.
I understand.
So that's it. Okay. So that's it.
So now Islam is inherently racist towards black people. We've done that.
Christianity is too. Hebrewism is too.
Wait. So it's not logical because we don't accept Christianity. Right. We're not Catholic.
You're Israelite, bro. That's one of the most racist. What is the Israelite? That's racist. It's racist.
What is the Israelite?
If you call it the culture.
No,
you supposed to be God. Look, you're supposed to be God's chosen people. If we talk about Jacob, God promised Jacob.
Wait 1 second before you derail us. I was making a point about Islam.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
Islam is inherently racist from its origins. We have Muhammad being racist. We have all of your Islamic doctors, Hafez, and early scholars in the embassy of Islam on record being racist, and we could read those quotations to you and show you and source those.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm with that.
Black people were not given Islam. You were forced to be a Muslim, right? Or die.
No, not really, because Mansa Musa.
Everybody want to bring up Mansa Musa. Prove Mansa Musa existed.
But I can't prove it. But I'm according
So now we're gonna finish.
But we're
gonna finish what we're saying. We're gonna finish.
But we could go to Mansa. I can prove it. I can't prove it to you right now. But if that's your challenge to me, I'll prove it to you, and then we'll get back together because he's a historical figure. He's not a myth. He's not a myth like Moses or Abraham. He's not a myth.
Wait 1 second. So
is he a myth like Moses or Abraham?
So knowing the origins of Islam, black people were not accepted. You were the lowest common denominator in Islam, according to.
Bro, you still the lowest. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I apologize.
I'm just going to do it. Muhammad considered y'all the lowest common denominator of humans. What they do is they try to justify it by saying, well, we had Bilal. Bilal, we used to let him lead the prayers. That's like saying we let you niggas ride on the front of the bus, but you're still a nigga, right? Right. So when you get Muhammad's opinion and the early Quranic scholars and doctors, to them, black people were the lowest common denominator of humanity. Even one of them going as far to say in one of his sermons at a mosque that the greatest achievement of black people is lifting their hands off of the earth and walking on 2 feet. And I can source that, but I would need about 10 minutes to get it so I could place it on screen. Am I saying all Muslims now are racist? No, because people change, right? But is the religion itself founded on those sentiments? Yes. So is Christianity. White Christianity or Puritan Christianity is inherently racist. Yes, it is. When you open this book, the characters in this book are so-called black men. But how do they iconoclast them? All as white men. That's racist. Jesus Christ is described as a so-called dark-skinned black man. How has he been iconoclast through history? as a white boy with dog stringy hair and a goatee. That's racist. Muhammad himself said when he was given a lesson on piety and righteousness that the most righteous among you, even if he's a black slave with a head like a raisin, you should listen to him. That's a statement of equivalence, saying, look, man, I don't care if he's a damn bum off the street. If I put him in charge.
Hold up. Did you say Muhammad said that?
Yes.
So say that one more time. You said Muhammad said what again?
We're just going to get it for you and post it on the screen. You ready?
No, repeat yourself. I want to hear what you just said.
Muhammad said, when it comes to piety, and this is repeated by his early Islamic doctors and Hafiz, they repeat that and they say it differently, but they are legalized in using this kind of statement because Muhammad made this kind of statement. We have it in Hadith. He says, the most righteous among you, even if he's an African black slave with a head like a raisin, should be obeyed because he is pious. So that means if you become a Muslim, even if you're a black ass slave, y'all better listen to him because he's a Muslim. Even if you're a black slave, his audience was not black people.
Right.
That his audience was white Arabs.
OMG.
He says, OMG, let's prove it. I don't like to play.
No, it's not about proving, bro.
It's not about proving it. What's it about?
No. Because again, here it goes again. My stance is this. And just listen to me clearly.
Wait a second. We ain't gonna stop you. We're gonna let you talk.
Okay. I am.
No, we're gonna let you talk. We fair.
Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. Appreciate it. Am not. I am not in agreement with any of the Abrahamic religions.
All right. We just making a point. Hold on.
So when you talk about,
I had to mute you because you're not gonna stop. So now look, everybody can see it right here. I gotta zoom in some. Everybody can see it right here. I had to mute the brother. He was like determined. Look at this. This is narrated by Anas bin Malik. Anas is the son of Malik. When hadith is narrated, that means it's a strong hadith. That means that there is proof that the person who's narrating it heard it exactly from Muhammad himself. That's how their religion works. When it's narrated, it's a strong hadith. Allah's messenger, Muhammad, has said, you should listen to and obey your ruler, even if he was an Ethiopian black slave whose head looks like a raisin. That's a joke and a slight at black people everywhere. Ain't no reason for black people to be Muslim. Go ahead, Sugar J. Go ahead, Sugar J.
All right, thank you. Sorry. Look, again, I'm not trying to. You
got a comment on that? What I just showed?
Yeah, I do have a comment. If you allow me, will you allow me without interrupting me?
If you talk about that, and then we're gonna let you.
I'm gonna talk specifically to that.
Go ahead.
If there's no proof that Abraham exists, what you just said doesn't exist either. Abraham is a fake person. Islam, Christianity, and Judaism is fake, bro.
So Muhammad,
these are not real people, man.
So Muhammad never existed either.
No, he didn't.
Oof. Clip
no,
that.
he didn't.
You gotta clip that.
Wait till you finish, and then you can ask him.
No, he didn't. I'm good.
No, you eat pork?
No, I don't.
Why not?
That's how I was raised. Again, I told you. I see my grandparents killed the trauma. See, y'all are victims of post-traumatic slave syndrome.
That's racist.
How post-traumatic slave syndrome is racist?
You inferring that I'm not well adjusted as a man because of.
No, you're not, bro. Because again, you're not because you believe in something that is not real.
That's your opinion. You
know, it's not my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Not my opinion. I have done the research and I've looked at peer research. Bro, your research is off the Bible.
Cool. Where else are you going to read about the man named Abraham?
Okay, you can read about it, but then you have to also have his peers. Okay,
how can Abraham have peers?
Where he's getting research from, those people are getting
Hold up.
From the Bible.
Right. Let me put it in layman's terms. Can I put it in layman's terms? Let me just put it in layman's terms.
We're not layman. You said we's intelligent. We're not layman.
No. I'm not saying that you are unintelligent. Okay. I just want to simplify it. Let me just simplify it. Okay. Can I simplify it for you?
You don't have to, but go ahead.
No. The thing is, right? If we have somebody like a Jesus, let's just say, let me go with Jesus, right? one of the most prolific figures in history, right? What we call so-called history.
Christ, yes.
I'm just saying Jesus, whether you're gonna call him Christ or whatever, right? We talk about this guy who rode into what was it, Israel or whatever, on a donkey. On a donkey, right? And there's no, other than the Bible, nobody else has any records of this man riding into this place on a donkey. Other than the Bible.
That's false.
That's false. Even the
okay, who else?
Even the so-called Jewish community that doesn't believe in Christ being the Messiah, they admit.
I said about no. I said about him riding into
Sugar J. Let him finish.
Did you hear what I said? I said even the so-called Jewish community that doesn't believe in Christ being the Messiah admit that he was a man that existed.
Okay, right? I'm not saying about his. I didn't say he didn't exist.
You literally just said he didn't exist.
No, I did not say about his existence, brother. I can concede.
So what is the conversation that we have right now?
Brother, I could concede that there may have been a historical Jesus.
So
what are you talking about?
So what is the conversation that we have?
Oh, MG, this is what I'm saying. If y'all let me finish, I'll give y'all my point of view.
All right, get into it. Go ahead. All
right, thank you, brothers. Appreciate
you need this video that I put on the screen. You need this.
Nah, I don't need that video. I really don't. Because again, and the reason why I'm on here with y'all for on the real is because y'all some younger brothers. Y'all remind me of me when I first really dedicated my life.
How?
Hold up, bro.
You Muslim, we Israelites.
How but I'm saying no. I'm talking about a parallel. I ain't saying that because I again, y'all got white boy blood in y'all, so y'all not Israelites.
Slander. He cannot.
No, it's not slander. Y'all, so y'all real. Y'all, you can tell me y'all got some Israelite blood in you.
Another topic.
Can you tell me that?
Yeah, for sure. Thought, and we'll go to that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let me finish my thought.
By the way, Azariah Banya Howard has said, if you acknowledge the existence of Christ, then you have to acknowledge the existence of Abraham.
Right.
OMG, but that's the still same thing. But if history does not have any proof of Abraham, does he exist?
Hey, AJ,
you believe he existed, right? Do you know whether or not he existed? It's a belief versus knowing.
The proof of Christ existing is the proof of Abraham existing.
Okay, well, where's Jesus Christ's bones at?
AJ,
where's Jesus Christ's bones at?
Jeremiah 8:8. Read that for him.
No, don't read the Bible. I don't want to read the Bible.
It's not about what you want to do.
No, but I'm saying, but that doesn't make sense to me because I don't believe in the Bible. So you don't have to.
Of
read
course,
the Bible.
People think the earth is flat. Just let it come out.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't believe the earth is flat.
Okay, hold on.
Read this.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8 and verse 8.
What is 8 and verse 1?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8 and verse 1.
Read.
At that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah.
Now, this is after the Babylonians ransacked Jerusalem and destroyed the city. Read.
And the bones of his princes,
and
the bones of his priests, and the bones of the prophets.
And what they're going to do with those bones?
And the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves.
They're going to bring them out of their graves. Go ahead.
And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon and all the host of heaven, whom they have loved and whom they have served, after whom they have walked.
Now, when you go into the Jordan, when you go to places like Petra is a tomb. When you go to these places, and they have the tomb of Jonah, they got David's tomb, they got Ezekiel's tomb, Jeremiah's tomb. These are all World Heritage protected sites, but they're empty because all of them have been ransacked. Because this is ancient history. This ain't happened yesterday. That Christ didn't live yesterday. Moses did not live recently.
Right.
All right. So the only people that would have a tomb history would be those people that practice either the grandiose protection of such tomb or mummification. So you're not going to go around the world and find the bones of all of these ancient archaic figures. You're not just going to have the bones of Eric the Red. Oh, that's Eric the Red's bone. No, you might have his tomb that's attributed to him. You might have a coin or some of his armor, right? But you're not going to have his bones because that happened in ancient history.
Right.
So for people asking you for Christ's bones, that's ridiculous. Christ was a commoner. He was buried in a catacomb. You go into the catacombs, they don't even have headstones. It's just thousands and thousands of skulls and ribs just laid against the wall. So he got that argument. That argument is not his. That's an argument that he's perpetuating or carrying. Because if you actually study that thing, that would be a foolish question to ask. But you got the mic. All right, go ahead.
All right, thank you. So,
hey, it's your show.
One question real fast.
You gotta wait.
Okay. No, go ahead, brother.
Did the Israelites exist?
Honestly, there are some.
Oh no.
Hold up, brother. Hold up.
Let him answer.
There's no real evidence in certain areas.
Okay.
Look what I say.
See.
Look what I say on the screen, man.
What we got is archaeological evidence of the existence of the children of Israel.
But what part of the world?
Just watch this video.
Where the Israelites?
No, I don't want to look, bro. I watch the video on the side. Let's continue.
Wait, we teaching. Wait one second.
We're telling you asking questions.
We're gonna answer your question for you.
The answer is in this video.
Because what's featured on this video is the Moabite stone, the how you say Sennacherib, the Sennacherib prism, right? The Moabite stone was by the Moabites. The Sennacherib prism was by the Assyrians. Right, the Meneptah stele, that's an Egyptian tablet.
Yes,
right. The Telban stele that talks about King Hazael. It's many, like that's just
all right. Okay, can you share? No. Can you share the link?
Trigger J, one second.
I was just asking, can you share the link, brother, so I can share it with my people too?
Cool.
Can you share that link for me?
Look, okay, we're gonna share the link.
Yeah, just share the link.
We're gonna share the link, but let him finish his sentence and then you got
no doubt. Go ahead.
Because now what you have to do when giving this out in the archaeological evidence, what has to be done is you have to appreciate that.
Right.
The existence of the Israelites means that there's a forefather of the Israelites.
And that would mean Abraham existed.
Abraham had to exist. If the Moabites is writing down about the Israelites, King David, and Yahweh, guess who existed? Abraham. He had to. Because where did Jacob, the progenitor of the Israelites, learn about Yahweh? His father Isaac, and from his father Abraham. Exactly.
Well, let me help this man.
Stop. We gotta understand.
No, tell brother with that white t-shirt on and that kufi on to come back. I don't want him to leave. That's my brother right there. I like him. He's a very articulate.
Cool.
I give him a lot of respect.
Cool. Deal with that first. Before you get back to him, deal with what I just said first.
Okay, so again,
our club just said that you are very.
Let me deal with it. Can I deal with it or no?
I'm just saying what the people say.
And look, I don't want to deal with this because I have not had the opportunity to look at your video to critique it. Hold up, brother. Hold up. Because you know, in this world, we know that people can give one side of a story, right? It's three sides of a story: his side, your side, and the truth, right? So this video could, it could propose one side or the other. I would have to have an opportunity to look at it and see who wrote it, what their standpoint is, and I go from there, right? And then if I'm wrong, again, I don't have no.
You gonna come back?
Yeah, I would.
What you gonna say?
I mean,
I don't know. I gotta do my research on it.
You gonna say you an Israelite, man?
Right. Okay, no, I won't say I'm an Israelite because I can't be an Israelite because I know that a white man raped my great grandmother.
Oh, he's Esau.
A long time ago.
You know that for a fact or a theory?
No, I know it's for a fact. I have the genetics to prove it.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're a white man either.
Yeah, no, I ain't say I was a white man. I said hold up because I have on my great mother's side, right?
Yeah, but
her mother was raped by. She was raped by a white man.
But
so I know when I did my DNA test, right? I got 17% European blood running in my system.
Original Europeans are our people, but Sugar
Nah,
J,
man.
who does
Look,
the seed line pass through?
Stop with the Afrocentric stuff, because again, you know, they're not your people, because that means that they were Israelites. That means that they were made over there in Israel or Mesopotamia and all of those different areas.
Mesopotamia is not in Europe. We can't talk at the same time, Jay.
I didn't say Europe. I'm talking about, again, I understand my genetic makeup.
Jay, all right, we heard you. Now let me say something to you. Well, I'm gonna clear up something. The original Europeans were not the white people you see there today. Were not. It's number one. So for you to be called,
they were black.
Stop. Black
they
is
were my color.
Wait, black is your color is not even black.
My skin tone. My skin tone.
Well, East Indian would be your skin tone.
No, a European was my skin tone. That's what you just said.
When you go back to the Etruscans and the Minoan civilization, the original people in that land. Now, second thing. Just because your great-great-grandmother got raped by a white man, that doesn't mean that you are the seed of that man. The seed is passed through the father. Numbers 1:18.
This is the book of Numbers. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1
and verse 18. Islam don't teach this. He couldn't learn this.
Yeah, I could learn it through Islam.
No, they do not teach this. Numbers 1:18.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 1:18.
They do not teach this.
And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
That's how you declare your pedigree. It's really what your father is.
Okay, so if my father is
right, that doesn't necessarily mean you are the seed of that white man.
You are so unlike a lot of African American males in here, I know my father, and guess what? He took the same DNA test, and guess what? He got 17% European blood.
You didn't listen to me.
What the fuck is y'all talking about, bro?
You didn't listen to what I said.
Okay, cool.
Because you got white man blood in you, man.
It was
regardless.
a pleasure talking to you, Sugar J.
You gotta watch that video, man.
You gotta. We put.
I don't have to watch the video, man.
All right, well, you don't have to watch it either. You enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes.
Boo. Hey, what he gotta understand? What he gotta understand is his whole claim and his whole premise and what he stood on when he came on a platform was that Abraham is a made-up character.
Yes, he did.
He wasn't sincere. He didn't even want to come to learn anything.
The brother said
he was very unprepared.
Right.
You're fired.
When you realize that the Israelites actually existed, you have to say they have an origin, and that origin is Abraham.
Right.
And it's so much, it's a mountain of archaeological evidence proving the existence of Israelites and various kings of Israel.
Right. But the brother wasn't sincere, man. He said, "I want to challenge," but came unprepared. He asked for us to prove the stuff, but didn't want to see the proof.
And then what he's doing is the DNA test you're taking will give you a different result for twin brothers.
Yeah.
The DNA test you're taking will say that a dog comes from Sweden. It's a dog. Yeah. Right. His ancestors are white people from Sweden, possibly. But come on, man. So what are we talking about? You're just arguing barbershop talking points.
Exactly.
And this ain't the place for that. You're in class when you come here.
Right.
17% white blood don't make sense. European does not equal white
at all.
White people do not come from a land. Black people do not come from a land. We all have a common ancestor. Right. If you acknowledge that, the fact that you exist means that we all go back to the first people that existed, because it had to start somewhere. Unless the Most High created factions at once, and then we all come from a stem of different family trees. Right. But then that'll be hard to prove, and there's no scripture that say that. So with that said, these was weak points that he was bringing forward.
Very weak.
Israel, this video on the channel, why you didn't watch that?
You gotta watch that video.
Why you ain't commented on it? Why you ain't liked it? Why you ain't shared it?
This video has been out one of the longest as the channel's been running. It's one of our first videos. Why you didn't watch this yet? You could smack a lot of people with this video. I did the research for you. I got pictures. It's not just that screen and me talking. It's actually a slideshow. You need to watch this video.
Yeah, that's real.
Very well put together.
You probably got to put it on the Patreon so they appreciate it more.
Put it on the Patreon
so they appreciate it more.
And now you can't watch it.
Now you can't watch it.
That's mean Captain Duroc. That wasn't me. Yo, with that said, man, what we gonna do now?
Hey man, we the Sons of Thunder Israelites. Is our heart's prayer and desire that all Israel may be saved,
Khan.
Hey man, we enjoyed having this digital camp with y'all, man. We enjoyed all our brothers and sisters.
Truth of Yah.
Yeah, we enjoyed all our brothers and sisters coming and sharing y'all Shabbat with us, man. We appreciate all our new members. All right, we appreciate our new subscribers on Patreon, and we just appreciate y'all in general, Yasha Allah. And we're gonna play our sponsor. All right, where is that?
Why would she say
I
that?
had to open it.
Oh,
it's
right
right there.
Well, who said what?
I'm Duroc, not the nicest Israelite.
Because you're not. I'm the nicest Israelite.
No, I'm the nicest Israelite.
Call your family, call your friends. It's time to play the game, The Truth of Yah. Learning the Bible has never been more engaging. The game that's guaranteed to increase your biblical knowledge, renew minds, and save lives. Grab your Bible and don't forget your Apocrypha. Loads of fun for everyone. The Truth of Yah board game helps build up the poor in spirit, build character, gain wisdom, show what you know or find out what you didn't know. Gain confidence. Line upon line, precept upon precept, make the Truth of Yah a part of your home today. Come on, what are you waiting for? Join the fun today.
Yo, just like that, man. If you want to advertise on the channel and have your product shown in all of our videos and classes, send an email to sonsofthunderisraelites@gmail.com, man. And we're going to hold you down. We'll talk later. Thanks for joining us for Digital Camp. Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.